Good morning, kids. Happy Saturday. Ooh. Why does my counter say 0? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm waiting for my counter to catch up here. Making sure everything's all right. Hello, hello. Let's see. I gotta get myself on the situated here. There we go. Get myself on the. Oh, I turned it down. I guess not. All right. There we go. Okay. Good to go. Good to go. Hello, hello. Look at y'all. Telephone tough guy. I don't even know how to thank you. You are so kind to me. And your Mother's Day gift was very, very sweet. I appreciate you so very much. And I think you might be my biggest fan. You are first one in, last one out every time. And I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing Mother's Day, as well as everyone in here. Hello, Haley Ryan. Good morning, sunshine. Good to see you. And Big Dog, ketchup. I would like ketchup on my fries, on my burger, on my mac and cheese. That's just not right. On your wiener. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. You do you, buddy. All right. Good to see you, Big Dog. Hey, Cat. Good to see ya. Go. Why? Oh, okay. There we go. All right. I was looking for the. I hate that the finger bangs don't show up when I highlight the comment. It's just not right. So I spent all morning. If you were here yesterday, there were 2 sound bites that I wanted. And I spent all morning trying to get them into StreamYard, and it just didn't work. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. That means a lot to me. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Stop it. So I tried all morning to get them in there, and I couldn't. So I'll have to figure it out. I'll just save it, but I was trying so hard. I can't remember how I did it last time with UA's clip. But anyway, here is kind of I just wanted to show this real quick. Wait, because people want to know, or Angela, I want to know where. Here, I'll just read Angela's post. It says, "Good morning, 24 minutes ago. How many of you remember Brittany supporting and being okay with Laura after the CPS stuff came out?" Me. I certainly remember, because we were supporting Brittany around the same time, along with Sinner, and yeah, she was around, definitely around. And so anyway, she's denying it this morning and specifically called out Lindsay Lee for saying it. I don't have receipts for this to prove she's a liar, but I'm confident someone does. So I know somebody. Hey, buddy, what do you want from me this morning? You right there? Okay, good. All right, you're fine. Hi, sir. Hi. Hi. Okay. He wants to be like right on my lap. My son's not home, so I'm their person. Hey, Ellie. Hey, Pipsqueak. Good morning. You do. You remember. Hi, Emma Swan. Good to see you. So let's see. Been waiting. Hey, Holly. I know Holly remembers. I know Holly remembers Brittany being cool with Laura. You can sit here, man, but you can't be like chewing on my cords. Just no. What you like he's on my lap, but he's still not close enough. That's how this guy rolls. Like he's gotta be up in your shit. Dude. Okay. This I don't know if this is gonna work. So you gotta just sit real still. Okay? All right. All right. Okay. Um So yeah. So it's a call to action. Let's find the clips. All right. Clippers, where's the clips at? Says Catalina says, well, wasn't it just in the last 6 to 9 months that Laura and BJ were somewhat buddy buddy? Yes. Yes, it was. You remember? Cool, Pamela. Drive safely. Pamela remembers. Because Laura was busted out about the bogus SCPS call she made on NMM several years ago, which would absolutely mean BJ supported Laura well after it was shown what Laura did. Okay, now. All right, you're being a distraction, sir. Go now. Thank you. Right there. That's it. Angela says she said she immediately called Laura out when it came out. No. All right, you're done. You're not. No, go. Go. Thank you. I knew it would be just a minute before I started chewing on a cord. Weirdo. All right. Um, yeah, so she immediately called Laura out when it came out and hasn't supported her since. That's a lie. Yes, it is. So if anyone, old gal on her drama early over there, ain't she? I know. I know. She thinks she's got some kind of bomb dropping shit over there. Earthy pulling uh police not reports. She probably looked at the fucking public website. I mean, get over yourself, Beach. Always on drama. Hey, Scotty dog. Welcome in. Good to see you. So, so yeah. Anyone has any proof of that? It would be greatly appreciated. Let's see. I don't know. I'm assuming Angela has a email, maybe. I don't know, but anyway. So just this morning, I didn't get to watch it yet, but someone had recommended yesterday that I watch Allegedly Innocent because she's calling out Beach on her bullshit. And I actually usually really like what she has to say. She seems very, I believe she's a therapist or a psychologist. I forget. But anyway, she's got some credentials. All right. And I thought we'd watch what she's got to say because I think it'd be interesting. At least until Beach stops running her mouth. So let me find it. Let's write my history. Okay. Oh, blasted my ears out. All right. We're going to hope my computer runs good today. I don't need to run the chat on this, so should be all right. I'm going to have my son tune my computer up because I don't know why I'm kind of laggy lately, but anywho, let's see. I'm going to grab her link. This is Allegedly Innocent. She used to be a mod for Brittany. Seems like a pretty level-headed lady from everything I've seen from her. So we'll see what she has to say. There we go. Here is her link. If you're not subbed up, please do sub up to her. And We'll give her a like. All right. I appreciate her, and I hope she doesn't mind me playing this. I'm sure I kind of have a feeling she doesn't. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Okay. Let's hit it. Have any of you guys seen this? Just wondering. To blow. So it's called C-section tubal ligation and Babygate, Brittany J. and strange comments. There, this ought to be interesting. Wait.
So all very well. I myself am doing great. If I was doing any better, it'd probably be a crime. So all in all is well, right? Hey, Malakat, welcome. Hybrid Pisces, my friend. And there is Bling, my fellow Texan in crime. Good to see you, Bling. Yeah. Well, Brittany J is back at the microphone. All right. And Craig is in the background saying things that are just inappropriate, right? So it seems like the universe is back in balance. Okay.
Really?
Inappropriate.
I agree, Jules.
Hey, 1950. 1954 Jewel, welcome. It's good to see you. Show poodles. Yay. So she's back at the mic, and Craig is back in the background running his mouth, and
Shocker.
We're right back to hearing very confusing information coming from Brittany J and Craig. I don't know of any other way to say it.
Hey, it's perfectly.
Strange.
Hey. Good morning, beautiful people. Good to see you. You're on Irish, my daily dose of Irish. Yes, we're watching Allegedly Innocent dismantle beach.
They say weird things. They say things that they claim is reality. And yet, the facts, and the facts do not in any way align with the story that she's telling. So it's just strange. And I think it's very strange that, the father of the new baby is asking her more than a week after the child is born. He's asking her, "Oh, did you have an epidural? Did it?"
Very strange. I agree.
Work. It's like, what did people, those of you that go over and y'all listen to Brittany J, really are you listening? Are you paying attention? Do you believe any of this?
Yes,
honestly,
no.
Do you believe it?
No, we don't.
So you honestly think that the guy look here, right? First of all, they're such Christians, right? Brittany J is attacking people now that she's back online. She supposedly has a newborn baby that she needs to be taken care of, right? And she's choosing this very critical period of time postpartum. She's choosing to go online and join the drama. Like, she's jumped back in with both feet into pure drama. It beats anything I've ever.
Let me know if this is too fast for you.
Seen, really. She's defying the powers of creation. Like, it's as if she is immune to the hormonal changes that are happening in her body. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It is. But she's chastising people because they're not Christian, right? She's chastising people. She's yelling at people.
Rebuking everywhere.
They need Jesus. They need to find God. They're not Christian, correct? Well, I'm not going to take my direction about my religion or my faith from a lukewarm Christian, self-proclaimed Christian, who doesn't seem to be even living up to just basic principles of Christianity. And what I mean by that is this: why are you guys using Christianity as a weapon to attack people, like on a personal level?
Yes.
When you can't even.
It's a sword and it's a shield, right? Yes.
Bring yourself to get married. You have had 6 children. I don't know how many of them are supposedly Craig's, but does that really align with what you know about the church? because it doesn't, according to my Christianity, you're kind of supposed to be married, right? So it's very odd that you will beat people over the head.
Well, he doesn't want her to take half his shit, right?
Saying you're not a good Christian like we are, and yet you deny your children that Christian practice of marriage.
Values.
I don't think you have a leg to stand on there, but it is offensive for people that really do believe and we really do have faith. It is offensive to attack people with their faith, and then you act so holier than thou and pious, and yet you're struggling, to understand the whole point of marriage in a Christian home. It's really odd to me. Very strange. There's other strange things being said. I think the thing that is really getting a lot of attention right now with Brittany J's channel. She has apparently given birth to a superhuman baby, right?
Oh, high IQ baby. High IQ, obviously.
That little baby Emily came into the world, it would seem, with magical powers. She seems to have the ability already at 1 week postpartum. She can make her own bottles.
Yes, that's what we're saying. She feeds herself. I think she's doing it all.
Little Emily, when she gets hungry, she just gets right up and walks in that kitchen and mixes up her own formula and makes her own bottle, and then goes and gets back in the baby bed, where she then proceeds to...
Which one, though? Which baby bed? There's several.
Drink her bottle, burp herself, change her own diaper, and put herself back to sleep. I mean, it's a miracle, I think, right? It's a sign that Craig and Brittany are much better Christians than we are.
Yes.
I know the babies that I had, they required hands-on attention and work about every 2 hours. Does that align with what you guys know about taking care of newborn babies?
Not to mention the bonding. The bonding is so important. Like, I held my kids as much as I could. Like, I would put them down to shower or make something to eat. I just wanted them on me all the time. This is wild.
About every 2 hours, right? They need to be fed. If you're breastfeeding, they need to be fed, or you pump. When you feed them, whether you're feeding them formula or you're breastfeeding, either way, they must be burped, right? If you don't burp a newborn baby, they get bad colic. They can get very, very sick from colic, right? And I don't know about y'all's babies, but my babies didn't just like immediately burp the moment I started patting them. It took a little bit of time for them to finally get the air up, right? Once they get the air up, then you need to change them and put a fresh diaper on, right? Maybe some fresh clothes if they have some spit up or whatever. And then by then, it's time to rock and go down for a nap. And then they'll sleep for about an hour, hour and a half. And then you get up and do it all over again. If that sounds familiar to your life when you had little babies, put a 1. If your baby didn't need to be fed, burped, diaper change, clothing change, who slept 5 hours at a time, put a 2. I know at my house, it was around the clock, 24 hours a day, about every 2 to 3 hours, right? About every 2 to 3 hours, you're helping this little infant. And then do y'all remember how exciting it was the first time that your baby slept like 4 hours through the night?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how good that felt? Because you were completely sleep deprived, right?
Yep.
6 weeks goes by, you're sleeping in these little windows of 2-3 hours. And then boom, you wake up one morning and you go, oh, the sun is up. Oh my God, my baby, is she okay? And you go run in to go check the baby because, she slept for 4 hours. And there she is, just laying there looking around the room, like being a little sweetheart. And her diaper is...
Hey, Giggles. Good to see you. We're watching Allegedly Innocent. She did this, I think it was yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I think this was yesterday that she did this. I'm just going to let you know, I have a grocery delivery that comes. I have no control. It comes between 9 and 1. So if I have to run and grab it, it's just a few things. So I just have to run to my door when it gets here, but just a warning.
Very wet. And so you change her and you get her, you feed her, and then you do it all over again. And it just never ends, right? Okay. Well, not Brittany's baby. No. Not Britt's baby. Nope. Her baby apparently does not need to be fed. I don't know how we do that. I don't know. Maybe she puts out food and water like in little puppy bowls, right? And so then the baby just
Throws some slop on the floor. I don't know. Like the cats.
reaches over with its hand and grabs a handful of food. And I mean, maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. But it doesn't need to be fed. It doesn't need dry diapers, fresh, clean, poopy diaper. It doesn't need any of that. There doesn't need to be any burping. You don't have to like actually pick the baby up and pat its little back and rub its fat. You don't have to do that. You don't have. You certainly don't have to rock it to soothe it. It's a miracle baby. All right. I don't know what's going on over there, but I think they ought to call in ABC News and do a special human.
Thank you for the floating heart and for the flower. I appreciate you.
Story on it, because this is quite simply the single most amazing baby of all time.
Yeah.
All right. Now then, hey Tiff from Texas. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Okay. So Crystal Beaver Gaming. Nice to see you. Let me play a little bit from Queen Bee's live last night. So I want you to listen closely to this. Queen Bee last night was reviewing, I think it's like the second or third live that Brittany J has been on since the baby was born 7 days ago. I think it's the second live she had done, where, I kid you not, she was live for 5 hours.
Yes.
5 hours. A 1 week old baby
obnoxious.
in the house. 5 hours. Old Craigo and his old misogynistic self. He's right there back at his old post, drinking his libations. And it is as if nothing has changed. This mother of this newborn baby, go back in time in your own mind when you had your babies. 1 week old. 1 week old. Were you thinking, oh gosh, we should watch the football game? Oh my gosh, let's get a babysitter.
Who is talking is driving you insane. It's allegedly innocent, Jules. I'm sorry, honey. Do you want me to slow it down? Would that help? I aim to please, but anyway. Good to see you, Lacey Ann.
Craig, and let's go to the movie. I think I need
to. Lacey Ann, like always pissy. She's like, what the fuck? Oh, God.
Want to go eat at Olive Garden. Was your mind doing any of that when you were home with a 1 week old baby? Or was nothing else in existence but you and your baby?
Yes.
It's the baby bubble, isn't it? Lasts about 3 months. And it is the direct effect of chemicals in your body.
And I have her sped up. So I know it's a little.
That are altered through the process of birth and breastfeeding. You develop a super high-powered attachment. Nothing else.
No, not Brittany. Not at all. Hey. Is it Georgia girl? I think. I'm happy I found y'all. I think there's a baby, but it's not hers. Months back, one of their cousins was expecting a baby girl. I think BJ took that opportunity to grift baby things. Very possibly. Very possibly. That's one of the many theories, but a lot of people say that. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Bitch, I was attached to my baby for the first year. Exactly. I mean, I was saying how my son, when he was born, he was in NICU. So when he came home, I was extra worried about him. I would lay next to him when he slept, and I would doze off next to him, but I always had my hand just on his chest, Yeah, I know. She does share a new asshole. I do love it. It's amazing.
Matters to you, but that little individual creature, you are more in love with that little individual creature than you've ever been in love with anything or anyone in your entire life. Last about 3 months.
Yeah, because you had a NICU baby too, right, Lacey Ann? Yeah, you're extra worried. And that was my third baby by then. So a lot of times you calm down, like you're not as wigged out as your first, but yeah, it was extra hyper vigilant, I didn't leave his side.
And then when mothers begin to come out of the baby bubble, when their neurochemistry begins to normalize after this period of intense bonding, they can remember, you can look back and remember the way it felt to suddenly start feeling like you had an interest in just leaving the house. Like up until that time, all you want to do is just sit with that baby and look at it and feed it and change its diaper and just be at its beck and call, right?
Yep.
And then about 3 months, baby starts sleeping through the night, things begin to normalize. And now you're starting to feel like, hey, I think I'll go to the boys' baseball game today. I think I'll put the baby in the stroller and I think I'll go down to the park and take a nice long walk.
Yeah, take
Maybe
that baby
my mom
with
can
you.
babysit and we can go to a movie.
Hey,
together.
Freddie, good to see you. Haven't seen you. I think yesterday we missed you, but it's good to see you. Welcome. Here's her link, allegedly innocent. If you're not subbed up, please sub up to her.
You start entering what I called entering back into the land of the living, right? You pull out of the baby bubble and now you can see your older children again. You have a desire to see your friend. You have a desire to go and be back a part of society, right?
Oh, and you know, when you have I don't know if it was like this for you, but when my son was in NICU, with my girls, I never had like a postpartum depression type of thing, but oh my goodness. So I had one day where I was like, it was like the first or second day he was in NICU and I was there and I was just, I would like panic and like just guilty feelings and depression and everything. I actually called my doctor. I'm like, you have to fix this. I was like panicking, like freaking out. I was not okay. I was a mess, but I mean, it was awful. It passed rather quickly, but that panic was there for a few days. And I'm like, oh my God,
man. That first 3 months, nothing else matters. Nothing. You don't even hardly.
Ma'am, I know you didn't know I was going live. That's why I sent, I put it in Discord, but probably a little early because I set it for like 90 minutes or something like that. But that's why, yeah. Imagine you supposedly almost dying and acting like this. Bitch, my baby would be absolutely be a Velcro baby. Yeah, I know. It's bizarre.
See or think about anything but you and that incredible life that you've created. Y'all remember that? Well, I don't know. I think it's an absolute miracle, maybe because there are such better Christians than I am or you are.
But, God is good. God is good.
She's just talking away last night, and all of a sudden she gets excited and she says, "Oh! Did y'all hear? Yeah, the killer of Athena Strand. Yeah, they gave him the death penalty. He's going to die by lethal injection." Let me ask you guys this question: when you were in the baby bubble, the 2 months after you brought your baby home, was it even possible to consider a violent crime against a little child? Could your brain even go there? No, mine neither.
Well, for a sociopath might think like that. Oh, I know. No,
in fact, I had never heard of somebody who's in the baby bubble wanting to talk about violent murders, violent crimes against little kids. Never heard of that. Nope. That is the kind of thought that would make a newborn.
She's roboting.
Panicked. Yeah, right, Cinnamon? Like this need to be with that baby. You were either camping out next to the crib or you moved into the spare bedroom and the baby slept in the bed with you, right? This is evolutionary. Think about like your little dog and she has puppies. You are not going to separate that dog from her newborn puppies, are you? You try to move that mama dog out of the room from where the puppies are sleeping, she will chew the door in half to get to her puppies. Right or wrong? So, yeah, I don't know what's going on over there in the Christian castle over there, where they cast judgment on all of, us sinners over here. But it defies human behavior. It defies normal neurochemistry. Hormonal dysregulation doesn't seem to be a problem. It's a weird thing. The mama bear thing is real, Kelly. 100% real. Yeah. So I'm struggling a little bit with this. Now I'm going to play a little snippet from Queen Bee's live last night. And in this live, she was reviewing Brittany J. Okay. And Brittany J said something that I laughed out loud. Like I literally laughed. Like what?
Maybe she could learn from all them cats or her cats that have a million kittens, but no.
I guffawed. Okay. And I was like, did she honestly really just say that? Like, did she really just say that? Because I can't believe that. And I rewinded it and verified, actually, she did, in fact, say it. And I'm about to share with you.
Are you talking about this? I have it sped up. Freddie is ready. Is that what you mean? Let me slow it down a little bit. Yes, I love it too. The kittens die, so even our cats suck his mother.
What it was that she said?
But talk about Mabel like that.
But first, I'm going to play just a little snippet of music while I move my parrot into the other room because they are talking their heads off. Let me put them up because they're being so loud. Yeah. I'm sure it's illusion inside
at early. I had my daughter's vaginal birth early in the morning.
No
and my tubes tied the same day in the PM. My baby was 9.5 ounces.
Okay, right here, she's reading another person's comment.
Or 9 pounds, 5 ounces. And well, that's how the boys were, Neil and Christian. Cool. And wasn't leaving the hospital without having my tubes tied, and that was in 95. Izzy, I know, I thought about it, but after what all happened with me, I think I can handle.
You thought about it? You should have thought about it before all that happened with you, you idiot. I mean, come on.
Duplication on top of the C-section. I need.
Oh, is that right, Brittany? Would you like to amend that statement, Brittany? Because you seem to believe that nobody listening to you has any kind of knowledge about anything.
Yes. She thinks we're just idiots over here. Oh, there's Sound Suspicious. Hello. Good morning. Good to see ya.
Like you just open your mouth and tell whatever lies you want to tell with no kind of awareness that someone listening might actually have information that will reveal your strange.
Okay, listen to this. Yesterday, I was looking at my analytics and my audience because I was curious how much of my, what the male female split up is of my audience. 96 point something female. So if she thinks, so we got big dog and we got bad wolf. Those are the 4%. Those are like the 4%. I mean, telephone tough guy. All right. So, so if she thinks that we're fucking stupid, hey, wishful thinking, hopeful angel, I love your name. What the hell, oh, kitty? Good morning. She busted. Welcome in. Hey, Rachel Bell. Good to see you. Hey, all you sweet people. If it's you, please say hey back. If it's you, I'm a 55 and female. Yeah, mine are between, I think my highest percentage is 55 to 65. So I gotta say, there you go, read the bell. Yeah, so if she thinks she's so stupid to come here, see, there you go. So stupid to come here and think that we're buying her bullshit. I, for one, am not sweet. Nope. Lacey Ann is pissy pants, but we love her.
Comments, right? Now, I made a decision.
Hey, Sam. Too damn old for this. Good morning, Curious, my friend. I hope you are well. I hope you have off today and can enjoy your day.
I said to myself, I'm not really going to comment on all of this.
Positivity time. Just got here. What is she lying about now? Everything. You know, everything. Good to see you.
I don't care what is happening in your life. It's too odd. I'll tell you what my concern is. My concern is how many.
Oh, good morning. Tip from Texas. You are too damn old, Jay.
Very good people are being taken advantage of on YouTube to the tune of, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And Brittany J's channel has been one that has been particularly.
Y'all should see. Maybe Curious will share a picture with me to share with you. She's working on a treehouse for her brother's kids. So I'm not sure if it's nieces and nephews or if it's nephew, I forget. But this thing looks amazing. I always wanted a tree house. We had a tree, but we only had one tree and it was in our front yard. So we settled for a tire swing. And that tire swing was there even after the house was sold. We would drive by. It's still a few blocks up from me, the house that I grew up in. And it was there forever. I just noticed in the last year that it was gone. But that thing hung there for about 25 years. My husband did a good job. It was an old racing tire that a friend of ours got from some racetrack. And it was awesome. So, yes, thanks for doing this, Jules. Oh, yeah, I love Jules, the Jules content. Yeah, I hit it, right? You are too damn old, Jay. Is this the support group? You brought donuts? Hey, Sly. Thanks for bringing the donuts. I know. How does anyone still watch her? It's a fucking train wreck. Twin 5-year-old boys. Okay. Oh, they're going to love it so much. Yeah. When you get to, she said she would share a picture with me privately. Maybe I'll get to show you. Take one that I can show on here. You curious if you wish. I would love to show it. But have fun. Good times, making memories. They outed the damn mushroom grove. YouTube is full of certified investigators for sure. Brandy Wine made a post showing the mushrooms. Yeah. Oh, you played on top of the garage? I always wanted a garage, like a patio on top of a garage, but I never had that situation. So, yeah. They are so, I bet you they're just sitting waiting. Donuts for the one who owned us. Okay. 7, your cousin just had 7 babies altogether. Holy moly. I could not. Well, I'm older now, so I definitely could not. But anyway, maybe cereal, Lacey Ann. Maybe she makes cereal. I know. Oh, you jumped off in the leaves? Oh, God. All the memories, right?
Egregious in exploiting people and stealing their money, right? That using fraud to take
fraud
from people that may not have a lot to give. The reality is that Social Security is not very much money, and people that are dependent on Social Security, they don't have any extra to give. They really don't. So
it reminds, I made a little short this morning. Let me go find it. Hold on. Let me go find it. It kind of fits in with if you haven't seen it. I said yesterday I was going to clip it, and I did. So let me find it quick. It's like, okay, Britt, sure thing. All right, here we go. It's called Fuck Off, Angela.
None
Oh,
of you are
wow.
raising my child. None of you are buying her diapers. None of you are buying her formula.
Like, none of you are buying her diapers. I still can't believe she said this.
None of you are paying my bills. None of you are being put out of your house and home on my accord. There is absolutely nothing about my life or my family that affects you in any type of way. To the people saying, Angela's clips and giggles, we're worried for those kids. Fuck off, Angela. Fuck off.
Fuck off, Angela. Angela, you little potato. Are you watching? All right, let's see. Whoops, sorry. All right. He had to grab it. Fuck off, Angela. It was lie. Angela's new post. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that. Hold on. Let me go look at it. Hold on. Oh, no, I read it. Does she have a new one now? Because I read the one this morning. Oh, shit. Yeah. Thank you, Lacey. All right. Here we go. Let's look at it together, kids. 19 minutes ago. Okay. Are you allegedly, are you fucking kidding me right now? You and War clutching pearls over someone looking up your DV report? If you don't know, she is going over little screenshots from Clue's Discord where they're talking about Earth looking up her DV report or some shit. Nonsense. Are you going to call this out? But like, shut up, bitch. Okay, so anyway, that's what she's talking about. War dropped Magnolias in your Discord and you were going to go live about it. Isn't that right? Until I threw a fit. Ooh, shit. You look so dumb right now. How could you be so outraged about it being done to you when you had zero qualms about doing the same thing? And War, you are a dirty bird. Nobody believes you are innocent. You may need to click to see full images. Okay, let me look on my phone so I can read them all. I wish YouTube would fix this shit so that we can do this on our computers. All right. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to read it off my phone. It says, are you really going to read over someone's DV report? She says, of course, War Ego has it. Or Angela says, of course, War Ego has it. Unbelievable. Brittany says, oh, I'm going to go over the public stuff. Nothing and not anything disrespectful. I don't believe in showing photos or anything or things like that. Angela said, of course you are. And then this one says, Brittany says, what does that mean? Angela says, you didn't like it done to you. That's what I mean. Brittany says, I'm not attacking anyone or trying to shame anyone. Angela says, doesn't matter. Brittany says, Magnolia is speaking about it publicly. Well, I will cover something else. Damn it, I hate it when I clap, but sometimes you just gotta. Wow. Just wow. That's what I'm going to say. Angela says, you both make me nauseous. Doxy says, yeah, same. Dr. Snowflake's Nightmare says, Brittany Jackson's own words were, if it's public information, it's just research. The eternal deflection and refusal to see her own misgivings. She is a hypocrite. Best not to cast a stone at her own glass house. My goodness. Angela says she was going to do the same thing to someone else. Sorry, my thumbs everywhere. Oh, I thumbed my own. That's all right. Okay. Unbelievable. I knew she wanted to cover this, but the absolute outrage of hers being put out, even though she then modded Reagan. Hypocrite. She wanted to be the first, and War Eagle dropped all of it in her Discord, says Angela. Doxy says, of course, they disgust me, but they'll keep crying victim about hers being put out publicly. No thought to anyone, how anyone else feels, ever. All about Brittany. Her content at the moment is trash. Good job, Angela. Good job. All right. Let me pull this back up and then I'll catch up, see what you're saying. I mean,
They really don't.
Definitely was clutching her pearls this morning. And it was really a fucking nothing burger. It's nothing new, you know? So, let's see. Sometimes it's a hand clapper. Sometimes it's a knee slapper. You never know. Let's see. Let me go back. Yeah, Velma's Glasses. I love that name. I've told you that before. Hello. But they are buying everything for her kids. They don't work and her subs pay for everything. Exactly. You don't buy her diapers. It's like, okay. Let's see. Back that shit up, Terry Lynn. She was going to dox a DV. Yeah, she was. Dirty bird. Reminds me of the movie Misery. You're a dirty birdie. Yeah, no, she don't do dirty shit. Not at all. So far in the live of almost 3 hours, no baby cry. Oh my God. Jeez. Angela does have a treasure trove. Absolutely. Coming to you live from the cold YouTube streets. We are on Baby E Cry Watch. Cry Watch 2026. So far, 10 days and no sound from the baby. Back to you, Irish. Thank you, Sam. Stay on it. Now I'm suddenly going to stop saying wow. Oh, my. Hi, Nicole. BJ still has her hospital bracelet on, which means that baby is still in NICU. Yes, I agree. We've got parents. I'm a parent. We have parents in the chat of NICU babies, and we know she is utterly outraged about things she should. The GV, the SWAT, Bitch will never admit Granny had no clue what the fuck was going to happen when Reagan came up. Clapping. It does. It always reminds me of a seal. I've been to too many water parks. I remind myself of a seal. And because when Brittany does it, I picture a seal clapping. And then when I do it, I picture me picturing Brittany in a seal clapping. So I get mad at myself. So just so ignore that when I do that, okay? But yeah, bet there's a QR code. It's been 87 years still wearing the bracelet. You ain't lying, girl. Ridiculous. I'm going to turn the chat off because it's not that important, and I run better that way. So, all right, let's continue.
Social Security is not very much money, and people that are dependent on Social Security, they don't have any extra to give. They really don't.
No.
So
you don't.
So the way that Brittany runs her channel, she's exploiting those people.
She is.
She uses trauma bonding. She cries. She talks. She does all the dry begging, every bit as much as egregious as what Web Sleuth's Trisha Griffith has done and is doing. And it when you hear her crying.
Wait, what crazy bitch? Which one are you talking about? Oh, Jamie, was it Jamie May? I think it was Jamie May. Thank you. I don't look like a seal. Hey, user tree hugger. In fact, she's still wearing the hospital bracelet is wild. Obviously, she's going to the hospital a lot. Why else would you wear it? If you wanted to keep it safe, why not take it off and put it in a drawer? Exactly. Well, the best place to keep it is right on her wrist. Yeah, and you know what? That's her target audience. And she uses the religious shit to rope people in, but she can't even fake that well anymore. She can't even fake that shit,
and talking about how she doesn't have this and she doesn't have that, and they need money and they need this. You hear all that, and then you see these people that give her 8,000, 10,000, and all I can think of is how many women have I seen weeping and crying because they felt sorry for somebody and gave them money that they didn't have to give.
Yeah, a lot. That's questionable. It is. Just keep talking though, Brittany, because you tell on yourself.
And so this isn't a victimless crime, Brittany. What you're doing is not victimless.
No, it's not.
So when you are confronting one of these types of situations where you feel like someone is using dishonesty and fraud to steal from good people, you feel kind of, I guess, driven to shine the spotlight on what you
yes
know to be fact, right? What you feel like there's a moral imperative to speak out. And I think this lie that you told here, I think this.
Sam, sorry, Brett, can't super chat. Mama needs her meds. I'm sorry. Hope I don't go to hell. Yeah. This
lie is hard to argue against. I think the lie that you just told that was captured by Queen Bee, I think it's one of those moments where thoughtful people will be able to listen to it and realize, wow, she is a complete liar. Like there's no other explanation, Brittany. You just lied. I mean, there's nothing. I am absolutely certain there is no other explanation. You 100% lied, right?
Every day.
So what was the lie? Well, let me play it one more time.
That's why I didn't see it. I saw someone say Haley, and I was like, why don't I see it? It didn't show up. Thank you, Haley. You sent the clapping. Is it a seal? It looks like a grimace. It's kind of small on my phone. It is a clapping seal. Oh my God. Thank you, Haley. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh, thank you.
And wasn't leaving the hospital without having my tubes tied, and that was in 95.
Listen,
Izzy, I know I thought about it, but after what all happened with me, I don't think I could handle tube ligation on top of the C-section.
Tube ligation.
Separate.
She needs it separate, guys. She gives you the belief that the doctor let her make the decision after her C-section whether or not she would have her tubes tied. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that story right there?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to guess that you would do that before the C-section. That's what I'm guessing. I hope I'm right.
Well, I'll tell you what is wrong with that story. Believe it or not, hospitals have rules. And states, insurance companies, they have laws. You know what I mean? And insurance, be it Medicaid or other, you must sign a federal consent for sterilization form. It's titled XIX. And guess when that form must be signed?
Before.
Anybody know? 30 days before your procedure. Yeah, Craig.
Oh,
30.
woo. Holy shit, man. So it must be that you get time to change your mind. Woo.
Days. You want to know why? Now, these two people, Craig and Brittany, when they're having this lie of a conversation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brit. No, not with Brit. They throw out all the rules whenever Brit shows up. Yep. Rules don't apply to special snowflakes, right?
They say, oh, well, you know, getting your tubes tied, it doesn't always work, does it? What?
Yeah.
It doesn't always work to get your tubes tied. It doesn't always work.
Sam.
Well, okay. So let me be very clear here, okay? You don't sign a consent for tubal ligation. You sign a consent for sterilization. You know what that means, Craig? It works. Good. You're being sterilized when you get your tubes tied or removed. You're being sterilized.
Hey, Tony, can't chat, but I'm hanging along with the bit till your battery holds. Big shit with power outages going for 4 days today. Bummer. Oh, charge up. If you must not have power. I'm sorry, Tony, but thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Whoops. Fixed.
You will lose the ability to have babies. Okay. And because it is permanent.
Yes.
It does. Are there circumstances where people try to have it reconnected?
Thank you, Purple Haze. Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, Laura. Just woke up again. Girl, I was up at 4:30 this morning. I fell out early last night. I took a Benadryl because my nose was all stuffy. Next thing I know, it was 4:30 in the morning. Hey, Chris Mazer. She's playing this baby to avoid court. I think that's part of it. I think she needed a big fucking distraction. Yeah, fix that bitch. Fighting mosquitoes over there, saying we're jealous because we don't have a baby. Fighting mosquito, who's that? Warbirdie? I imagine. Yeah, we're okay. I don't want babies. I have grandbabies. They're amazing. All the fun, not the responsibility.
Sure. And sometimes people can get lucky. Most of the time it just doesn't work. So be 30 days before the birth, 30 days before the C-section, 30 days before you go into labor. The doctor talks with you and says, have you given thought to future children?
Yep.
Are you considering sterilization? And the signature.
It's her 6th, but I ain't saying there won't be more. I don't know. She'll need I don't know. No.
Sure, must be 30 days before your due date, right? Now, the form will say, the signed form saying that I want this procedure done. I understand that it's forever. I understand that this is a sterilization procedure, right?
Right.
The form itself can be valid up to like 180 days, meaning 6 months. So if you're a person and you get pregnant and you know that, hey, this is going to be my last baby, I've already.
You remember the paper signing, huh? BJ doesn't have one of those. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if y'all remember Escher implants. I don't know if they still do them. That's what I had done. They're basically metal coils that they put in your tubes to block them off. So I don't remember what I signed. I've signed so much medical paperwork in my life. I just sign that shit.
Got free, and this will be my 4th one. So I'm going to be finished having children. Even in your 3rd month, once you get out of the 1st trimester, you can sign that document and the other documents that are required for informed consent and such. You can sign it, and that informed consent lasts through the whole 180 days, the remainder of your pregnancy, right? But no sooner than 30 days. If you wait 2 weeks before your due date, they will not perform the tubal ligation. If you now, okay. According to Brittany,
nope,
she
not yet,
almost
Tony.
died. Did y'all know that? Did y'all hear that? She almost died. Guess how much blood she received?
A lot.
Do y'all know?
A
Anybody
lot.
know?
I don't know, really. But
6 bags of blood. Wait a minute, Brittany, my brain is floating in goo because I cannot keep up with your lies. Okay, Brittany, you told lies about being Rh negative. Okay, and at the time of that particular conversation, I was very busy, and I said, "Look, this whole Rh negative thing and the things that she lied about, they don't matter in terms of victimizing people." She just tells her story, and it's not true. What she was saying just wasn't true because it was scientifically wrong. It couldn't be that, right? But I made the decision at the time. Yeah, I'm not going to do a video exposing. I'm not going to do any of that. I don't.
Oh, really, Pamela? She almost used the hospital's full supply, if you believe her. I don't know enough about it, but we're gonna see if maybe we get some information here.
It doesn't matter to me, right? And I left it alone. But she made extraordinary claims that were just simply scientifically, biologically, physically false about being Rh negative, about the baby being Rh negative, about the medical procedures that happen, et cetera, et cetera. And then she says that she had to have a blood transfusion where they use 6 units, 6 bags, six bags. And she did not have just one.
That's interesting. I had a tubal done after giving birth at 5 weeks. They just started doing it by laser. They put air in your abdomen and it got stuck. It was the most painful surgery I heard for days after. Really? Ew. I know mine was uncomfortable, but they can do it right in the office. The Escher implants. Like I said, I don't know. I should look it up. I don't know if they still do it or not. But yeah, 6 bags. I don't know. Where's criminal med? Oh, you were okay. You were being sarcastic. Okay.
Epidural. No. She had 2 epidurals.
2.
Golly gee willikers whiz. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that statement? I had 2 epidurals because I was in so much pain. I had to have extra.
Joneson too? What is she saying about Joneson? You have an average, hey, 9 millimeter, you have an average of 7 liters of blood in your body. Does she mean 6 liters? I don't know what the fuck she means, but she almost died. So, hey, girl next door, good to see you. I am Rh negative. The hospital doesn't have a big amount of it on hand. I had to get mine stored before surgery. Oh, that makes sense. But so they obviously, if you have an emergency, that's probably going to be a tough ask, I'm guessing. Oh.
Extra epidural.
Yeah.
You had to have an extra epidural?
But
really?
She really didn't say that she walked. She said it was hard to get out of the bed when they had to move her, which that part, she didn't say, she actually, because I listened really close, she didn't say she walked, but first of all, they wouldn't let you get out of bed because I've had epidurals and they wouldn't let you. I wanted to get up and pee so bad. They're like, nope, bedpan. And I'm like, I fucking hate bedpans. I hate them. And they're like, no, I'm sorry, So, oh, you're in Nashville. Okay. Brittany taking all the blood. But they wouldn't have you, they would just leave you on your bed and roll you around. They're that's usually how it goes in my experience. So no bright, how come she never didn't tell us about the bright lights when she almost died? She said, walk towards the light, Carol Ann. She'd be greedy with their blood even. Yeah. Oh, and 2 epidurals. Greedy bitch. Everywhere she's greedy.
Because that's not how they work, Brittany. That's not what happens. They do one epidural and it stays in your back.
Yes, because
They don't
it's a
take it out.
it's a whole big procedure. It's a whole big thing, and it's painful. She didn't talk about how painful that was, did she? No.
It's not an injection, Brittany. They insert something in a very specific area, and then they leave it there through the duration.
What? My daughter is 5'11". When she got an epidural, they gave her a tall dosage epidural, basically extra meds because she was tall. I'd never heard of that. Wow. Nope. God don't like liars.
Of your labor, and then
Hey, Fly. Yeah, one they gave, maybe that's what she meant. If she's telling the truth, they can give you 2 shots of the epidural once it's in. Yeah, they can give you whatever they need to, but she did. It was weird to me that she didn't talk about how painful that was, because that shit hurts, man. That shit hurts. They get, and she actually said that. I think she even said a spinal. Did she say spinal tap at one point? She's so stupid.
anesthesiologist.
Wait. Okay. Info. Standard U.S. transfusion bag volumes converted to liters. Whole blood unit. 40. What? Whoops. Okay. 450 to 500 milliliters, which is 0.45 to 0.50 liters packed blood cells. 300. Okay. Can you bottom line that for me? Bottom line that for me, honey. Oh, look at Georgia Girl, new member. Welcome. Glad to see you. I wonder, I have to look at something real quick. Okay. It showed up today. Maybe StreamYard fixed it, but usually they don't. So I'm glad to see they're showing up. Hopefully you got your first one free, because that's a thing here over at Irish's. Hey, Donna Joe. Break on a shooter. Double shot. Yeah, so welcome, Georgia Girl. Do they do an epidural? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they insert a catheter. Yeah, I had to do my second one all natural because she was coming, so they refused to believe me when I told them, look, you need to check me. And then they finally, after a few hours, checked me, and they're, because I'm like, can I have an epidural yet? They're like, you're not having an epidural, you're having a baby. And then it was 2 pushes and she was out. So I was lucky with her, but it struggled for a while.
Puts the medication in as needed, Brittany. Okay. There's no,
let me back up
I have
a second. All right.
Take it out. It's not an injection, Brittany. They insert something in a very specific area, and then they leave it there through the duration of your labor. And then the anesthesiologist puts the medication in as needed, Brittany. There's no, I had 1 epidural. I had 5 epidurals. No, Brittany, you didn't. You just didn't. But again, this video, this live that you did is just filled with statements like that are just categorically not true. They're just false. And 6.
Hey, Michelle 420, the good one. Good to see you. Okay.
Backs of Rh negative blood. Are you sure you want to stand by that? Like, are you positive that's what you want to say?
Okay, so she had 6 transfusions. So that would be about half her blood had to be replaced, which is like, how much blood can you lose before you're dead? That's what yeah, 3 bleeding ulcers and chemo, and you had 3 bags. She got 6. She had no blood. Okay, maybe Craig sucked the life out of her. This is a succubus. It was the succubus. That's what I'm calling it now. Yes, please hit the like. I'd appreciate it. Hold on, stay in here till I'm done fighting in chats, right? Hey, there's Criminal Mad. Hi, honey. Good to see you. Oh my gosh.
And I challenge the people in your channel to really dig and get to some factual information here, because you are lying to their faces. Right now, What? No, Tiff. No, don't you understand, Tiffany, that
Oh,
opiate
Tiff in Texas. Oh, we're getting into the opiates part. I want to hear this.
what is absolutely hands down.
Laura, I'm gonna do a Laura. I called that shit 6 months ago. She's got that shit, man. She does. I agree.
Correct. Opiate medications are the single most effective medication against catastrophic pain.
Yes,
That
they
is
are.
a medical reality. You know what I mean? Not
Thanks,
for Brittany.
Michelle.
No. Guess what? Brittany's
They didn't work on her because she's a special snowflake.
preferred drug of choice is she's ibuprofen, baby. Ibuprofen all the way. Man. They gave her morphine. Listen to that Roxycodone. She got Roxy's in the hospital.
No.
Now, let me remind you guys, in case you've forgotten, who remembers what Johnny Depp's drug of choice was? Look, agreeably.
Right, because it's a blocker. It's a blocker. Same with methadone. If you get hurt, since you're on methadone, no other pain pills will help. You have to go over the top of it, is what it is. If you take a massive dose, you'll feel it, but you have to go over the top of it. And that's a feat. I've done it many times, but oh, really? Well, I am so honored that I'm the first channel you've ever joined. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Welcome, welcome. Double welcome for you.
Johnny Depp was a teetotaler. Can we be real here? Johnny Depp loves his altered state of consciousness. You know what I mean? What was his drug?
You know, Roxy alone, it doesn't sound weird, but they also gave her morphine, which would be via IV. Roxy is weird. Roxy is generally a pill. So I don't know. There's something fucked up, you know. Let's see. All overusing substances like Matt will OD you when you give hospital strength pain meds for a C-section. Yeah, there are definite protocols. Well, Roxacet is basically just oxycodone. I mean, that's what it is, you know. So I had it 20 years ago for my gastric bypass, because I had to have everything had to be liquid, all my medications. So they gave me liquid Roxacet or Roxycodone, same thing. But here. My daughter is in recovery that just gave birth. She was on Suboxone. They changed her to Subutex. Yes. Suboxone blocks pain. Yes. Suboxone has the blocker. Yep. Subutex doesn't have the blocker. Exactly. And generally, they would just, So, she's probably sent home. Yes. That's what I was thinking. She was sent home with the Roxys. That's what I think.
Of choice.
Yeah. And it's a very typical addict move to say, oh, it's not working. It's not working. So they give you something stronger. I did it a million times. So, yeah.
Roxy's. Very, very powerful opiates.
Yes.
Yeah. Snickers said NSAID. Yeah. Johnny Depp loved aspirin. The dude couldn't get enough aspirin, but he didn't mess too much with opiates because they didn't do anything. They didn't really help him. You know what I mean?
Roxy's.
Okay. So for Brittany, she just needs ibuprofen. She was in so much pain. It was the worst pain she ever experienced.
She almost died.
Her words, okay? It was a nightmare. It was the worst pain she ever had. It was much worse than labor. Oh, really? Are you sure you want to stand by that? Because those of us that did it both ways, we did natural and we did scheduled C-section. I got news for you, Brittany. The scheduled C-section, that's the Cadillac plan, honey. That is the way to go compared to 10 hours of hard labor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So by this time in the live, I'm thinking to myself, what is she talking about? That the C-section pain.
Jules, she doesn't even know. You know this. She doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. Like I say, I still stand by it. It's a mashup of stories she's heard and her own experiences. It's a mash. She just took bits and pieces, mashed it all together, and that's what we got. Confusion.
Was much, much worse than labor? What? Wrong. Not possible. Like, not even remotely possible. You want to know why? The medication.
Uh-huh.
When the medication that is used with the C-section.
Shit, I love me a good fucking anesthesia nap. That's the shit right there. I don't mind it at all.
You don't experience the pain, right? You don't feel it. Okay. So not for Brittany though. Brittany's, she's superhuman somehow.
Special
or another.
snowflake.
But they gave her every known kind of opiate imaginable, and they did not even touch the pain, quote unquote. Didn't even touch the pain.
Yeah, if she was in there saying morphine didn't work, she was hoping for that hospital heroin. That's what she was hoping for, the Dilaudid. That's the top shelf stuff. She took everyone's hardest point of birth and threw them together into one story. Yep, that's what it sounds like to me.
But that ibuprofen did the trick, baby. The ibuprofen all the way. I was just like, who are you lying to, lady? What are you talking about? You are speaking as if a C-section did not just happen to you.
Hey, I have a lot of secrets. I don't talk about them until I have to make a point. I used to hospital surf, man, back in the back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, I used to hit hospitals, fake injuries, hit hospitals to get pills every fucking day because they'd give you like 20. 20 was a good score, 20 pills. And then use those up, have to go the next day.
This is so bizarre. I have no idea what she was going on and on about. C-section pain hurts.
Yeah.
And when you take
that's what addicts say. They're always like, oh, those don't even work on me, y'all. Yep. Just like when they try to give me Tylenol 3s, I'd be like, oh, no, I'm allergic to codeine. So they're like, oh, well, we'll give you Vicodin instead. Thank you. Worked almost every time.
Medication, it doesn't anymore because opiates do the trick, right? Unless maybe you have been abusing opiates and you've developed a tolerance to that dose. What would be a sufficient dose for me or you would not work for someone who had developed tolerance.
Hey, Lynn Lovelight, good to see ya.
To opiates. Their brain had grown too many receptors, and so they required 100 milligrams rather than 10 milligrams. You see my point?
Yep, I do.
So something weird about that story, and I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know what the story
Yeah. Like, I can't pinpoint it either because it's such a fucking crazy story. I'm with you, Jules. I'm with you.
With it, but it is what she's talking about. What I am 100% certain of is informed consent, federally required forms for consent for sterilization. That is real. You want to know what else is real? Okay, this is also real. Doctors do not like malpractice suits. If you can believe that a doctor would not want to be sued, put a 1 in the chat. If you think doctors just shoot by the hip and they don't care if they get sued, put a 2. I'm going to go with doctors do not.
Doctors are constantly aware of what they're doing. And they're always thinking, will this get me sued? They pay a lot of money. Yep. They pay a lot of money for malpractice insurance and they don't like it.
Like to be sued for malpractice. They don't want it, right? They avoid it at all costs, correct? Why am I saying that? Well, here, I want you to envision this, okay? Brittany has been through a.
Hey, allegedly speculating. I honestly don't fuck with BJ, but when I had my last child, third C-section, they tied and burned my tubes. I did abuse opiates, but never while I was pregnant. When they tied my tubes, the next day I was
nightmare labor and delivery. Like, her labor is a nightmare. The baby is lying from hip to hip in a horizontal fashion. She claims that it gets stuck.
So when they tied my tubes, the next day I was on morphine and my ovaries started burning so bad they shot up in bed. That I shot up in bed and I couldn't do anything but scream. They had to put me on the Dilaudid. Yeah, and Dilaudid. Yeah. That's I lovingly call it hospital heroin. Because that's what it is, man. That's the top shelf shit. But yeah.
As it's turning. Well, first of all, Brittany, babies turn
because the morphine wouldn't work. So I don't know. Maybe she's telling the truth. You know what? I'm going to tell you. I'll be honest. Morphine is very ineffective with me. I've just found that it throughout my life. So she may be telling the truth about that, but, and especially, and I was, I've had many surgeries where, non-childbirth related, where they would, and I was always using opiates, so if they tried to give me morphine, it was like nothing to me. So that's kind of what I'm thinking with the morphine, is that she's using something else, so it wasn't working. We've lost some wonderful OB doctors who dropped delivering because of insurance costs. I hate that for these great doctors. Really, so many malpractice cases in OB. Oh, she knows her user. She knows her. She knows enough. So I mean, I can kind of agree. I used to get the patches. You know what I used to do? You want to know how crazy I am? I used to get the big patches, and I would suck the gel out of them and eat it, and then suck on the packaging of it. That's how bad. So, yeah, it's horrible. But I can see that. I can see that with the morphine, but I think it's related to, oh my God, the good old Darvocet. That's what I started. That was my very first pain pills were Darvocet. Ugh. I just get a stomach ache thinking of them because I eat too many of them. You had been 9 months clean at that time, so there's a possibility. I think there is something different because morphine is not a synthetic opiate. So and Dilaudid is. So I think there's maybe a difference there in the way it acts on some people. Said no to it because you panicked when I heard, and the doctors were like, "You'll be okay." Yeah, if a doctor gives it to you, you'll be fine. Sounds like they didn't really give you morphine, or one of the nurses took it instead. That shit happens, but it's been several times for me, different times where they try giving it to me. I'm like, it's probably not going to work, but you could try, and they probably just figured I was, drug seeking, but yeah, that's what they give. Yeah, I've had extreme pain issues for my life, my whole life, but it was really hard because I really needed the pain medication, but I couldn't take it right ever, so it was a big struggle my whole life, but now I'm, I thought of rooting when you said sucking. Oh, that's those pink motherfuckers. I know. Oh my God. Yeah, I know she lies about everything, like to the point it's not even logical. So I don't know. Maybe not. I can see it happening, but when it comes to her, who knows? Yeah. Yeah. Mine. Yeah. Oh, I've had every kind. Girl, I was an addict for 30 years. I think they were, were they, 60s and 80s? I did have the 80s, the blue-green things, and I would crush those. I'd chew them. Yep, I would chew them. She said morphine, oxy, roxy, and still didn't work. Yeah, something worked, but yeah, so
weeks before they're born, they don't turn.
Oh my God.
After there's no room to turn.
Right.
So I don't know what that part is about. That's a little weird. I mean,
yeah. Like they were hoping that she said at one point they were hoping that she'd be able to push the baby out. No, bitch. No. That's not how that works.
As it's turning. Well, first of all, Brittany, babies turn weeks before they're born. They don't turn after there's no room to turn. So I don't know what that part is about. That's a little weird. I mean, it could be a medical issue, sure, but it's not usual, right? And you're going at the end of your pregnancy, you're going to see your doctor all the time, every 2 weeks or so. And they're doing ultrasounds to make sure that everything's developing properly and that what the standard of care the baby's going to need, should it come early, all that kind of stuff. Why didn't your doctor see that?
Yes, for all of you in recovery, congrats. I'm happy you are here. Yes, we are all miracles, I have to say. Thank you, 9mm.
Baby was transverse. Why didn't anybody know that the baby was lying hip bone to hip bone? Seems weird. When the baby was smaller, before it gained all the fat at the last month, the doctor could have just turned the baby manually, turned it in the right direction.
You know what's when I I got clean late in late 17. October, I went into detox. October 4th, November 4th, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So all through my cancer treatment, I had 6 surgeries, chemo and radiation, all, so, but I was on Suboxone at the time, and I decided against any pain medication. And all I did, and I literally, when I started Suboxone, they put me on, you guys are going to freak out, put me on 2 milligrams of Suboxone. I thought that doctor was fucking crazy. I'm like, okay, bro. I'm like, I'm going to trust you. Like, I'm going to humble myself and I'm going to fucking trust you. Cause I was completely detoxed at the time. I kicked on my own. So at the time I was like 13 days clean when I got on it. So he's like, just, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to trust the process. And that 2 milligrams worked. But then when I started going through chemo and started having surgeries and stuff, I went up at one time, I went up to 4 milligrams of Suboxone. And that's what I took. That's what I used for pain all through all my treatment. So, which was amazing to me, so yeah, I think it does have good, and they couldn't, my doctor couldn't actually prescribe it for pain because it wasn't allowed at that time. So it's really good to hear that they're prescribing it for pain because it does work.
And head down. Could have done. What's wrong with your doctor? Oh, your doctor didn't see your baby before birth? Okay. Well, that would explain it, right?
Yeah.
You did talk about your midwife, but you didn't talk about your doctor.
Right.
That's a little disturbing. I don't quite understand that part of it.
Thanks,
and we are led to believe with a woman who is Rh negative blood and defying probability and odds, so too is the guy that is impregnating her. They both are, because they're special in a white supremacist type way, I suppose. Right?
Shots fired. One more time.
Probability and odds, so too is the guy that is impregnating her. They both are, because they're special in a white supremacist type way, I suppose, right? So supposedly you've got these 2 Rh negative people having a baby who's Rh negative, but she's got to go get shots. She's had them before, though. Do you need them again?
She's had to have them with every pregnancy, she said.
What do you guys think? Do you think you need it again?
I don't know.
Right. No, you don't, Brittany.
Oh.
And if you are Rh negative and the guy that impregnates you is Rh negative, guess what, Brittany? There's simply no possible way that your baby is anything but Rh negative. So the doctors won't, make you take the shot. So I don't know why you lied about that. You did, but I don't know why you lied about it, unless it wasn't true.
Yes.
Unless you just thought somehow that telling your channel that you're Rh negative and how.
Yeah, but Lacey Ann, you know what I did? While I was on Suboxone, I was on it for 4 years altogether. A Bupe I was on for 4 years. I switched to the Sublocade shot. I was on that for 18 months, and then I just stopped taking it. No withdrawal. 0. So if you're trying to get off Suboxone, you really want to get off Suboxone, make sure you talk with your doctor, your therapist, whoever. Make sure that's a good choice for you. If you really want to, look into the Sublocade shot. I'll put a link to it in the chat. It's amazing. No withdrawal. 0.
Special that is, and that you're a part of an elite Aryan nation group that are all Rh negative. I don't know what the benefit is of it, but you said it. And now here you are, fast forward 3-4 months. Now you're in the hospital after you, Uber yourself to the hospital. You took a damn Uber to the hospital.
Wait, what?
To have a baby.
Hold on.
After you, Uber yourself to the hospital? You took a damn Uber?
When did she say that? Do you guys remember? Yeah, I was on it for 18 months. Yeah, no withdrawal, Lacey. I'm not lying. Okay. So I'm going to, yeah.
To the hospital.
Yeah.
To have a baby. Seems weird. I'm not gonna call BS on it. Stranger things have happened, but seems a little odd to me. Okay, but you make your way to the hospital in an Uber. Mm-hmm. You take yourself into the hospital. They get you into your room. They get you all hooked up to everything, and Craig doesn't know what happened. Craig wants to know if you got an epidural, and even stranger, he asked, "Did it help?" Couldn't he tell if it helped? Like when he in the room watching, couldn't he see if you were writhing in pain or just laying there eating a popsicle because the epidural, you can't feel anything?
That's what I thought.
I
thought she drove herself. That's what I thought. I don't remember hearing. Yeah. Never heard of the Uber. Okay. Yeah. And that's, you know what? And I think a lot of it is that it's so hard to get off, and we're so used to medicating ourselves that it's hard to imagine. Now, who gave her money for an Uber? I'm getting a link for y'all for Sublocade. Yeah.
Said, did you get one, and did it help? And you proceeded to say that they tried all kinds of opiates and none of them helped, and what works best for you is ibuprofen. Do you know that having a baby is different than dental pain? Dental pain, ibuprofen is really, really effective for.
Yes.
But incisions, soft tissue damage of your abdomen, ibuprofen, really? Okay.
And that's the thing, Lacey Ann. There's legit trauma from going through withdrawals like we have, because the last few years, it was withdrawal every day till I could get my fix, that it was awful. And there's nothing we fear more. You are absolutely right. It's awful. I could, but I won't. 9mm. I could, but I won't.
If that's what you want people to believe. Now, this woman, pioneer woman, she goes to the hospital in an Uber. She is in labor. I'm assuming completely alone, right there by herself.
She said she was.
And the baby is lying horizontal. And the doctors have no idea but they give her 3 ultrasounds, during her labor. That's most of the time they got you hooked up. They can see the whole thing anyway. So I don't know what the free ultrasound thing was, but you almost died.
Right.
You had to have 6 bags of blood, Rh negative blood, no less. 6 bags of blood, right? And you got 2 epidurals. And they gave you every kind of opiate you could name. You named them. You said morphine. You said oxys. You said roxys. You said hydro. All of it. Everything. But magically, when it's time to take you into the operating room, they make the decision, we're going to have to take the baby by C-section. Got to get that baby out of there. And they take you to the operating room. And what do they do next, Brittany? They say to you, lying there alone, no husband beside you, nobody there with you. They said,
yes. Do y'all remember when Beach claimed she couldn't get delivery service because she's right outside the line? How all of a sudden his delivery's coming in? Well, we knew when she said it, she was full of shit. But now she knows. Now she knows. Now that bitch ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Where are you gonna go? Nowhere. Y'all seen Boondock Saints? Nowhere.
Hey, so little lady, what's it gonna be? You gonna get those tubes tied or what?
Absolutely.
They give you
I was on methadone for 4 years and I stayed completely clean. And then I went off to try and have a baby, try to get pregnant. Didn't get pregnant, but went right back into my addiction. So
choice to have your tubes tied as an elective.
Hey, Rocky Lennon.
Permanent.
Queen played this last night. No one in her chat ever heard the Uber story. Everyone thought she drove herself. Yeah, I think she's mistaken there, obviously. Yeah.
Procedure. In the middle of you dying. In a emergency life and death situation that required 6 bags of Rh negative blood.
Yeah.
The doctor stops to have a chat with old Brit if she wants sterilization, a permanent fix. What's wrong with this picture, guys? You think it's real? That doctor broke licensing rules. That doctor broke insurance requirements.
He's trying to get the doctor in trouble. He must have had, like Craig said, that one's drunk and that one's on blow. You don't trust these people. But the doctors are just, she's throwing is anyone shocked? She's throwing the doctor under the bus at all. She throws everybody under the bus, her whole fucking town.
That doctor broke federal law by failing to secure the necessary signatures on the consent for sterilization, failed to get a signature on informed consent within the prescribed time frame.
Yeah, don't ever, if you're on MAT and it's working for you, don't feel pressure to get off of it. If you're doing well on something, keep doing it. I got it off. That was my personal choice. It was just because I just thought I was ready. That's all. You'll know if you're ready. And if you're never ready, that's okay too. So and you can always go back on. If you go off and you're struggling, you can go back on. Don't judge yourself. Don't feel pressured.
No sooner than 30 days, no more than 180 days from the time the baby's born. Brittany, here's a reality. There is no way out of this one. You flat out lied your ass off. But what I don't understand is why.
Yep.
Why the lies? In what way does this nutty lie benefit you? I nearly died. They had to give me 6 bags of Rh negative blood, even though my husband is.
I missed. Hold on. I missed something. Let me go back a second. My daughter is 45, been on fentanyl and living in the streets for 4 years. It's hard not knowing if she's dead or alive. Georgia girl, I'm sorry. That's got to be, fortunately, I don't know how it happened, but my husband and I are both addicts and none of our children are. So it's amazing. And I can't even imagine what that's like. Um, I do outreach work with the homeless, the addicted, the trafficked, and I see people like your daughter all the time. And I do, a lot of times I wonder, if they're, where's their family, and we distance ourselves from our family because we're, you know, we're not, we're just, we don't want to give away anything. We don't want people knowing, and we're ashamed. So I will keep you in my thoughts, honey.
RH negative, so the baby is RH negative. They got to give me RH negative blood. And then we stopped to have a chat about my sterilization. And I decided, because I was, perfectly fine cognitively, I just spent hours in life-threatening labor. They had given me any manner of opiate drugs, so I was in an altered state of consciousness. I was also in extreme, horrible pain because none of the drugs worked, and they refused to give me ibuprofen, and I was dying. And the doctor said, in that state where I couldn't think or feel or even know what in the hell I was doing, the doctor says, so what do you think? Would you like to be sterilized? That didn't happen, Brittany.
Me too.
It just didn't.
Me too.
Any of these nurses
that she had Taco Bell. Fucking A, she did.
work in hospitals, physical therapists, everybody knows this. It may be an elective procedure to get your tubes tied, but it is a permanent procedure. And doctors don't really like getting sued. So if their patient goes into the hospital to have their right leg removed and the doctor accidentally removes the left leg instead, they get sued for malpractice. You know what I mean? And if you go in to have a baby, even if it's an elective C-section.
Hey, Planet. I missed that. She said the baby's blood type. That's good, since she and Craig have O negative, because if the baby wasn't O negative, it would have been telling. Yeah, I didn't catch the blood type part. But good to see you.
And you accidentally perform a tubal ligation as a part of the C-section? Yeah, you gonna get your ass sued as a doctor. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be real bad when that happens. You know why I'm saying that? Here's why I'm saying it. Because doctors want their patients.
Man, it does sound good, Michelle. It does sound good. Now that I forget, to eat before I go live. And then by the time I'm like, get food in me now. But tacos do sound good today.
To be well informed and educated about the procedures that will affect their bodies. They want them informed about the short-term risks,
hey, John,
as well as the long-term risks. They want that extra XIX form sign that says, this is in fact sterilization. You must understand.
Yes.
If we do
this, it's a serious fucking thing. Hey, Jessie girl. Good to see ya. I was honest every step of the way, and the doctors and nurses were so supportive and nice. I worked with my counselor and OBGYN. She's only hurting herself by hiding it. Exactly. You don't lie to your fucking doctors or yourself. She lies to herself. That's why we get all the lies. She lies to herself. Good to see you.
To you.
Glad
you
everything
ain't never
went
having
well.
Another baby ever.
Ever.
They're covering their asses, Brittany. They're not going to wait until you've been through labor for hours, you're low on blood, you're under the direct effect of any manner of drugs, and then say, so what you want to do there with any possible children in the future?
Should I just throw in a tubal while you're here? Like it's a fucking a la carte menu or some shit.
Informed consent laws, hospital policies all require that you, the patient, fully understand the risks, the benefits, as well as the permanence of tubal ligation.
Mhm.
You know what else they have to have in their documentation? They must show documentation that you, the patient, you received education at least 30 days before the procedure, that you received education
Yeah.
on alternative birth control
2 for 1.
devices,
Throw it in.
IUDs, implants, other
It's just today. Special deal. 50% off the tubal ligation.
types of birth
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
And guess what? There's a requirement, Brittany. Here's the big one.
She was on a liquid diet, but she wasn't supposed to be. It was a mistake, and they didn't fix it. So she just ordered Taco Bell. That sounds normal. That sounds like it's not a lie at all.
When you are not in labor, oh my God, it looks like a
Yeah.
court has already covered this. Can a doctor
Oh, go.
ask you if you want tubal ligation after you've just given birth or they have just completed a C-section? Can they ask you in the midst of this catastrophic physical trauma that you've just been through, do you want us to take forever away any hope of you ever having another live birth? No, the laws have already been decided, Brittany. The legal documents say.
Y'all, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. You probably heard my doorbell. I just got to run and grab that shit. It'll take me just a minute. Please talk amongst yourselves. I will be right back quick like a bunny. Oh, guys, no fighting. Okay, everyone, everyone, hi. Oh, you talking to us, Kim, as a ladybug? Everyone, hide. Love tunnel forever blocked. Love tunnel forever blocked. Love tunnel. Oh my God, that's funny. All right.
You may not obtain consent for tubal ligation.
I know. No, they didn't need to. It was just a thing of soda. And I do that myself. I'm able to do it, so I do it. But they only come, they don't tell you exactly. Okay, Kim. Good to see you. They only tell you between 9 and 1 because I have the in-home delivery. So they just give you a window. So I can't do it at an exact time. And I'm like, oh, wow. Anywho, it's over now.
When you've just had a C-section or a baby, can't do it. It's illegal. It's against law. Can't be done.
Huh.
Except your doctor apparently doesn't know that. Because your statement in this video is very clear. You say, I decided I didn't want to go through a tubal ligation after everything I just went through with labor. Isn't that something, Brittany? Now I get it. I get the whole drama grift. I'm learning very quickly. You guys that have perfected the grift, y'all get it. You need to cry, don't you?
Yeah.
You need to cry, and you need to have a tragedy. You need to have something that evokes.
BJ came back and is rewriting history. She thought 3 days was enough time for everyone to forget what she had said and done. Yeah, she thought the baby would, having a baby would protect her. Per usual.
Folks in good people an urge to
Me
protect,
too.
the need to help
Coffee
someone
too.
who is suffering.
Hey, sweet misery. Good morning to you. Are you up? Obviously you are. But anyway. Yeah, I drink soda. Usually it's like 1 or 2 a day. I really shouldn't, but I drink more coffee than anything. But it's bad, especially when I need to drink a lot of water. But I'm working on it.
So the story, as you told it, of this miraculous birth and this baby that defies everything we know about newborn mammals. You told the story in a way that the good people that listen to your channel would feel moved to help you.
In the echo chamber.
Didn't you? Except it wasn't true. It can't be true. The doctor would never put themselves in that legally precarious position.
There's allegedly, in a sense, link if anyone isn't subbed up and they want to sub up.
The medication, the law is very, very clear. Deciding during or right after delivery, be it C-section, be it vaginal, it's not possible. You can't do it. 30 days before is the rule. That's the minimum. The signature is good for 180 days, 6 months. Why is that? Well, according to the law, the way the law reads, it's due to emotional and physical vulnerability, quote unquote.
Hey, where's Pickles? There she is. Hi, Pickles. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well.
The process of labor, from the effects of the heavy drugs that you have been administered.
There she is. Going to the beginning? Okay. Good to see you, Michelle. Hey, Tip. She didn't want her money-making tubes tied. The money-making tubes. Oh, no.
Through your epidural line into your back. Yeah. It's just not true. And the consent forms, multiple, they have to be on file for 30 days. Those forms are ready to go on your delivery day.
Yes. That's
when the nurses pick up your chart.
That's if you're planning ahead, right, Britt? But no planning ahead, and that's not what's going to happen.
They open up your computer chart.
And you haven't felt good. Whoops. You haven't felt good? All right. Listen to me the other day. Okay. I hope you're feeling better, honey. I know how it goes.
Look, all those forms that were signed 30, 40, 50 days before delivery date, they're all there in the account, in the file, that you've been educated. You've been taught this is permanent. There's no going back. I consent. I know what permanence is. I'm in my right mind. I am not under the influence of any known drug.
Whoa. Oh, no. Stop right there. Woo. Well, clearly she couldn't sign that then, right?
Not under duress. And you didn't have that. According to your little story you told about how, well, I was going to do it. And then I had such a bad day. I had to Uber by myself to the hospital. I was in labor for hours and the baby was horizontal in my belly. And they gave me so many ultrasounds and they just kept watching the baby saying, is he going to move?
Jules, tell us what you think about the 3 sonograms. 3. All fucking dramatic. Like that's something fucking special. Oy.
No, not at 9 months. It's not going to move. They could have moved it if you'd been getting your checkups properly. And then I lost so much blood. There was just so much blood lost during the surgery that I needed 6 bags of blood transfusion. And I just decided right then, oh, don't, just never mind, doctor. I know that I was going to do it, but I just decided last minute, I don't want to. I'm just too tired. It's been a long day. You really think?
Hey, Barb, this is Jules, allegedly innocent. I always want to say allegedly speculating, but it's allegedly innocent. I'll put her link in the chat. Good to see you, honey. I hope you're well today. Oh, yeah. I also find it weird she hasn't mentioned the cute little hats they put on girls. Yeah. I still have those. A lot of you probably do. I still have those little hats. They're their first little hats.
That's how it went. You would not have been in any condition to think about tubal ligation, which is why they require these documents at least 30 days before the delivery date.
Yeah.
You're not in any condition after long labor, emergency, medications. You're not thinking clearly. And you were there by yourself, really? You're not in any kind of shape to be making last minute decisions. And there ain't a doctor in the world that would allow you to make last minute decisions under those conditions. A tubal ligation requires prior written informed consent, that everyone legally and ethically know exactly what the plan is. And if they don't follow the plan as written, there is serious, serious liability.
Yeah, the damn hat, eh?
You can, if you are conscious, you can withdraw consent, but you didn't. Your story was after the terrible labor I had. Well, as soon as they start your epidural, you're done because they put morphine in the epidural. So you can't withdraw consent at that point, right? Which is why they say sign it 30 to 100 days before.
Especially if you're under general anesthetic. It's kind of too late.
Or because it gives you time to think and clear your head and make decisions about what you really need. All right. Also, there's another part that is, I think,
bite your tongue,
really important to this conversation, and that is cost. All right. The cost of tubal ligation. Now, we seem to get this mixed up story about how tubal ligation is a different incision than the C-section, right?
Fucking Sam. If it ain't a Rico, she ain't signing shit.
She's under the impression that she has a C-section, and when she has a tubal ligation, that is a different incision. And that is, again, 100% wrong. It's not true. They actually do the tubal ligation through the same incision
while they're there,
right? And you got to ask yourself, well, what does that mean for cost? Money, because we know what Craig cares about.
Yes,
right?
He did. Criminal Med. Craig said one night they should have another baby. This baby is a sibling near its age. I know. I was like, no.
Well, let's talk about money for a minute, shall we? If you go in and you get a separate tubal ligation, separate from your C-section, you get a C-section and then you wait 6 weeks and then you go back and get the tubal ligation. Well, that's going to cost you anywhere to.
I'm just bringing people together here, Lacey Ann. That's what we do.
$5,000 to $6,000.
Oh,
you're paying for your surgeon's fees, anesthesia, hospital costs, the like facility costs, and then any kind of follow up that you might need.
He did,
right? So if you get tubal ligation after the fact, $5,000-$6,000. Someone asked me how much it costs when you get it done with your C-section, an add-on to your C-section.
Well, Freddie, we have a finger bangs potato emoji for members. And membership is free for the first month. Buy it, try it before you buy it.
Remember, they go through the same incision.
Hey, up to good? Yep, so she can go in and see the baby. Yep. Many of us in here have had that bracelet.
As your C-section. Guess what? $115. And if there is a more complicated scenario, it might add $800 to your C-section. The $200 as an add-on surgery.
I know.
Let's just make an estimate, my friends. Do you think Craig wants to pay for tubal ligation? Do you think he wants to pay $6,000? Or do you think Craig would like to pay?
Seems to be, yeah, that the vasectomy would be the best way to go.
Pay $115. What do you guys think? Huh? Oh, you think he's going to go with the 100, right? Yeah, I do too. So, look, do we believe any of this nonsense? It's just not real, okay? The story that she has told about the day of Emily's birth, it's not factually accurate. And I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't even want to get married to her. Thank you, Tiff. Yes.
So Tiff from Texas is in there. He don't even want to marry her. And then she's over at Brittany's. I love you, girl.
Got Medicaid, so she will be fine. Well, Daria, did you hear anything I said? Medicaid is federal. They're not going to give her or withdraw.
I hope that's not our Daria you're talking to like that, Jules.
Something that they obtained consent for it 30 days before. Those doctors are not going to put their licenses on the line. So I'm not a big believer that she has insurance or anything like that.
What? I've been listening this week. Oh, yeah, because Pickle's name is Emily Rose. Can you take her to court? Do you have a copy or your trademark? Shit.
Of course, she could, and I don't know, so I'm perfectly willing to accept that. And that's why I went by the cash payment, right? Is because my own just personal opinion, I would find it really hard to believe that she's paying $1,000 a month for insurance. That's very difficult for me to understand. No, that's fine, Daria. It's okay. It would be really hard for me to believe she has insurance. She could, though. Maybe she does. I don't know. It's not my job to know.
Yes.
But the reason that I gave the
yes, Lacey, and her saying the name Emily is growing on her. I'm starting to like it. What, bitch? Like the shit you don't say out loud, man. Like, what the fuck are you saying? Season 1, yeah. Yeah, you got out early. Wait, what? What about Emmy headstones?
Cash price is just in the off chance that, that they, for whatever reason, they're paying her health insurance. Now, if she's on Medicaid, then beyond a shadow of a doubt, she was not given the opportunity to issue new directives to the physician, to the surgeon, after she had been in labor, had an epidural with medication, had a baby removed from her stomach, and then they say, what do you want to do about tubal? That didn't happen.
What did they do?
I'm
like, what do they do? Wake her up, reverse her anesthesia, and ask her? Like, what the fuck are you saying, Brittany? So stupid.
One step further than that, too, because I did have an emergency C-section. And I can tell you, the last memory that I have was they were wheeling me down toward the operating room. And at the same time, they had oxygen mask on my face. I was back flat on my back and terrified. And they were in the process of shaving my stomach because it was about 6 minutes from the time they got me into the operating room until the baby was taken.
Yep.
I was actually in complete total shock how fast they could get a baby out of your stomach. Like, it was shocking. But they didn't have a choice because the baby was, my son was not breathing. It was not getting, there was lots of bleeding. The baby wasn't getting any oxygen. It was a mess. It was a disaster. So,
oh yeah, Daria, I figured it was a misunderstanding. Hi, honey. Yeah, I figured it was just I was like, wait a second, don't you take that tone with our Daria.
in there in those circumstances, and having the planned C-section is dramatically different experience. But with the emergency,
oh my gosh, see, Nikki, hi. Well, Craig told her basically they would qualify for getting solar panels because they had Medicaid. Really interesting.
all they know is get that baby out of there now, like right now, before anything else can happen. And you're knocked out cold, like boom, they hit you with some kind of medication and you are done. And then I came to, and I guess I was in the recovery room when I came to, but it was like 2.5 hours later because they had to do surgery and repair a bunch of stuff. But yeah, you don't, my brain can't even wrap around this story that she goes through labor. She has a baby who's in distress. They have to do the emergency C-section. Not all C-sections are emergencies, y'all, but they have to do an emergency C-section. And then after they get the baby out, she says, you guys, I'm just so exhausted. I don't think I can handle the tubal ligation. Ask me how long it takes for them to do the tubal. Who knows how long it takes? 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, Brittany. They used the same incision that they used for the baby to tie the fallopian tubes.
And he was the one yesterday, Fly says Craig failed the general test to enter society and doesn't get paid for it either. He was the one in the live that I reviewed yesterday. He was saying that people should have to have a psychological evaluation to enter society. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, man? He does.
And then you know what they have to do? Then they have to actually clean out the uterus. They'll actually take the organs out of your stomach and lay them up on your belly so they can get in there and get it good and clean.
Yes. Oh God.
And get all the stuff out of it so there's no infection, Brittany. But not to worry. Brittany's laid up there fully conscious. She has all her wits about her. And she says, excuse me, surgeon. I know that I signed about 10 million pieces of paper saying that I wanted a tubal ligation, but I'm just so exhausted. I think I'll just put it off to another day. I've got $6,000 laying around to get it done. Stop. Just stop. It's not real, Brittany. What you're doing is not real.
Well, okay. Never mind.
And you are taking advantage of good people.
Yes, you are.
Good people.
Yes, you are, Brittany.
It's awful what y'all are doing. It's awful what y'all are doing. It's awful. Listen to what else she said, y'all. Listen to this. I can't believe this. She's sitting there and she's giving all this discussion and talk about this trauma, right, of this baby and whatnot. The baby that magically never needs to be fed. Brittany never feeds the baby. She never pumps her milk. She never mixes up formula. She's not pumped. Nobody is like holding the baby, changing its diaper. The baby is like a damn calf out in the damn pasture with its mama. It's got everything it needs and it doesn't need any help at all from Brittany and Craig. I've never seen anything like this. Never.
Super
Newborn
baby.
babies are a lot.
No fucking. That's like what I was saying when they're talking about solar panels. I'm like, what the fuck? Fix your fucking kitchen, man. No fucking floor. Oh my God.
Except for Brittany's.
Yeah,
works
better than the narco. Yep, sure does.
Right.
Sure.
And it's the way that she stays gone for a week, she comes back and she gives this story about the nightmare that she's been through.
That's right, Tip. That's right. I heard Craig say he had solar panels already. He said her subs would probably like to see them, try to figure them out on a video. Yeah, he was trying to figure out how to hook them up or whatever. I remember that now. That's right. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and her blood pressure medication and all of her supplements. You know what, Brittany, here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to talk about the circumstances where blood pressure medication gets prescribed at the same time as all the supplements do. Not going to talk about that. You know what I mean? But There's a very specific circumstance where blood pressure medication is a super important part of helping some patients get through a very difficult week.
They will finally plug in the microwave.
As do the supplements.
They blow fuses. No water, no floor. Can't even plug in the goddamn microwave.
I'm not gonna talk about that. No. But just so you know that I know. When you know, Brittany. I don't really care like about all of that. It's none of my business. I don't care. But I do care very much about the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars of money from people that are being emotionally manipulated.
Yes.
That is really sad. We're seeing it with web sleuths. You know, it's too much. It's embarrassing. I don't even talk about true crime anymore.
Not the stinger. Shit, girl.
Be associated with the genre after seeing
Brittany. Oh, thank you, Sweet Misery, gifting a membership. Yvette, you are now a member. Thank you, Sweet Misery. I appreciate you.
And web sleuths. I don't even want to be associated. It's just too awful. You know, it's just disgusting. But people are watching, and there are authorities that are watching because so many of us have said we got to put a stop to this. This is terrible. It's not a $5 donation, a $10 note. You got $8,000 from people.
Oh, just a measly $8K. Just a measly $8K, kids. And, you know, that's just a couple of bills and some groceries.
Dollars? What's even inside of you that you felt like that was okay? And it must be that same thing that makes it possible for you to beat other people over the head and say, oh, you need Jesus. You're a terrible Christian. You need more religion in your life. And you're with a man who keeps impregnating you and will not marry you. Don't tell me about Christianity.
No shit.
And she's back to nodding off and sleeping, April. Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Sure is.
So just stop. Even Reality got mad. Reality is there and she's like, Britt, you okay? Honey, you all right? And you could hear the disgust in Reality's voice. She's just like, okay, never mind. And she just leaves Brittany there snoring into the microphone. No, he's not going to marry her.
You could not pay me to sit on a panel with that. How embarrassing. Reality don't even get embarrassed, man. She just tries to cover it up, you know, like, oh my God, I could too. I could make AK last a long time. Hell yeah.
No way. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, that is something that blows my mind. Mm-hmm. Why in the world do you want to be with someone who's perfectly willing to let you pop out one baby after another? You're the one who does all the work to make money. Mm-hmm. The son bitch won't even get up and go like check the fuse box when the lights go out.
Or get a beer. He did that. What's he good for?
Anyway, that's none of my business. That doesn't have anything to do with here or there, but just a little opinion I have. It's cosplay, Christian. Absolutely cosplay. It's not real on any level. And frankly, it's pretty disgusting to listen to because of the way that they judge others and bash other people over the head because they need Jesus. They're not good Christians. And yet people that actually do know Christianity, they do know the Bible, they're sitting back going, wait, nothing about your life reflects that you are living a Christian life. Stop. That's just silly.
Like literally nobody believes that she's a fucking Christian person, that she has any kind of Christian thoughts whatsoever. She gives Christians a bad name, man.
Bad for those people in her channel that are going broke by giving her their money. It's sad. Even on the like the baby thing where they were buying gifts and stuff for the baby, she put a sweater, a jacket for Craig, a house coat. Mm-hmm. Why? What? He's nothing, Brittany. Why do you?
She likes to see what the fuck she can get away with. It wasn't enough to put multiples. She just kept adding and adding because she has to keep pushing to see how much she can get away with, man.
Why do you have in your mind that he's some kind of prophet?
What
has he actually done that has made your life easier or better? What has he done that has helped you?
Yeah, Laura.
Just seems like another child that you got to take care of, in my opinion. It was gross, Tiffany. And even at the time where she got the $8,000 for the attorney, he popped up and he has a smartwatch, new computer, video game system. It's like those poor people. What are they doing? Why are these people it's just like with Trisha on Web Sleuths. Why in the world are these elderly people investing in Trisha? It's weird. It's a very strange dynamic. And it's really sad, in my opinion. She loves his mind. That's got to be the secret, Daria. Yeah, she loves his mind. He's got a beautiful mind, doesn't he? They have no bills except the electric bill, and the subs pay that. Yeah, the subscribers pay it all. Trisha's got her $3,000 servers, which is BS, right? And Brittany's got the, I can't buy my children any Christmas presents. I need y'all to buy my Christmas presents. Where's your self-respect? Like, sincerely.
None. No dignity, no self-respect, none. It's zero, void.
Is there any there? Like, do you have any kind of sense of moral right and wrong? Anything like that? But anyway, so I don't know if we call this Tuba Lie Nation or if we call this
Lie Nation. How was Craig completely silent, not around for a few days? Whoops. And then appears one night. He then finds out about the details of the birth, so they've not spoken yet. Yeah, where the fuck was he? He can't stay quiet for 3 fucking days. No way.
Babygate, but here's what I know. The story that she told just didn't happen. It legally didn't happen. No surgeon is going to do what she suggested. Not going to. Know what I mean? All right. Hey, wait a minute. These people can't be that stupid. You want to bet? I get that people getting enamored.
Well, I'll just tell you my experience, Sam. Where does all the money go? I know that when I was still on pills and they started pulling back all the prescriptions, all the doctors were like, oh, fuck, doctors are getting sued left and right? Because they're creating, they're enabling addicts. So people started getting cut off. So then, and of course, when I was getting pills, I'd run out. I mean, I literally would take my pills for a month in 3 days, literally. So then you have to go to the streets, right? And I was paying $25 a pill. So if anyone in here doesn't know how expensive pills are, I'm just saying. And then there's booze, there's food, there's electronics, it's a new car, all the shit. So that's just my experience. Are things like that are expensive.
BJ, but after a few months of the BS, they should be able to figure her out like the rest of us
did. She did.
And it's weird.
She did say that. Exactly. She said a few weeks ago that when you're using drugs, you never have enough money. And she was right. She's self-snitching.
Right? Because it's weird because we all know as women, the majority of us at some point or another, we've had at least one baby, right? And when you have someone say to you, oh, I tried all the opiates. They gave me hydrocodone. They gave me oxys, Percocets, roxycodone, and it didn't even touch the pain. What works for me best is ibuprofen. You and I know that that's just not true, right? That's not what she's saying there is just wrong. It's not even remotely true. It's not true that a C-section is less painful than natural childbirth.
Yep.
No, contract.
Yep. Hey, Craig's Boots. Yep. Like $1 a milligram. Exactly.
Contractions hurt real big. Like it's rough. And it goes on for hours and hours and hours. The C-section?
Yes.
They give you an epidural.
I hope
they
you're
put that
doing
medication
well.
in there, and then you can sit there and eat a soda pop while they get ready to take you to the delivery room. They cut that little cherub out of there, and baby goes to the nursery, and you go to the recovery room and you sleep. And then when you wake up, they pump you full of morphine. No pain involved.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. All right. Yeah, Retha. No, I hope they do. And let me further that, Retha. I hope that every single person that listens
Very
to this live
possible,
today,
Holly.
do your own research. Double check me.
That would be a real fast money drainer, if that's what's up.
See if what I said is true. Go to ChatGPT or Google or Grok or whatever AI agent you like. Go in and second guess me and see if I'm telling the truth. Is there a federal form XIX that requires education and consent for tubal ligation?
Yeah, but she did. That's true. And there were a couple other pics that people have caught rappers in. So I don't know. But to me, it's I don't know. I have thoughts, but we'll just
within 30 days to 180 days of your due date. Can the doctor ask you at the time of your C-section, do you want your tubes tied? You are not allowed to make that decision at the time. It will never happen. Never. And when you have that baby, here's another reality. When you have that baby, C-section, they get it out, and then the perinatal specialists start doing the work on the baby, make sure everything's okay and no drugs in the baby and all that. Guess what they do to the mom? Once the baby is no longer attached to the placenta, so the baby's not getting any meds or anything like that through the placenta, guess what they do to the mom? Knock her out cold. Why do they knock you out cold after you have the C-section? Once they push and they push and they push, and finally the baby pops out of a tiny little incision. They take the baby and start working on it, right? And the mother, the anesthesiologist who's sitting right there with you, they pop you with medication and you're out, Jack. You are done. Why? Because they have to clean out your uterus. Cleaning out your uterus can mean actually taking organs and moving them physically out of the way. They take a rag. Listen, guys, they take a rag and reach down up to their elbow and wipe that uterus out.
Ew.
It's like, it's work and it's rough. It's not gentle, not by a long shot. And once they get it all cleaned out.
What? Huh.
They get everything nice and sterile and clean, and they count everything, and they make sure they don't accidentally leave anything inside of you, right? Then they close you up and they give you more medication for like infections and things like that. And then you go to the recovery room where you'll stay about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. Once you come out from underneath that medication, they'll take you to your room and they'll bring the baby to you. You don't just like pop it out and then you're awake and visiting and talking while they're cleaning your insides and they're sewing you up. No, that's silly. It's ridiculous.
You weren't knocked out?
So that's the story of a C-section.
I know.
You are not.
I didn't watch this. Sorry.
You get into the operating room. Once you get into the operating room, you got real drugs on board. You know what I mean? That's some good drugs.
That's the good shit. That's the good shit. The anesthesiologist, my favorite doctor. Yeah, good shit.
Well, that's the kind that they don't sell on the street, if you know what I mean. You are on drugs. You have been in pain. Your body is physically exhausted. Do you believe that you were able to give legal consent for anything?
Yeah. This is allegedly innocent. I'll put her link in the chat. But she kind of gets stuck on the whole procedures of it. But she had a lot of good stuff to say though, too, you know.
When you are in that physical and mental condition, what do you guys think? Think the doctor's going to look at you and say, "Hey, honey, what do you decide about those tubes? Do they stay or do they go?" Who believes that happens? Absolutely not. Those doctors don't make a single move without knowing beforehand what they're going to be doing in that operating room. They have a written plan. Every procedure that you get operated on, whether it's having a baby or whether it's putting pins in a broken leg, those doctors have written it out. There is a protocol. They know every human being that's going to be in that room. They know every step that they're going to be taking.
Yeah.
They know exactly how many needles and how many gauze squares. They know how many rags they've got. They know how many hypodermic needles they've got. There is nothing left to chance. Nothing. There's no last minute change in your mind when you're on the operating table.
Well, according to Craig, he doesn't trust the doctors because that one over there is drunk and that one over there is on blow. So there's Craig's life experience. Fuck.
Brittany, it's not true. You told a lie. Again, from the consent form, I understand that the operation days after I sign the form. I understand that I can change my mind at any time. Yes. So you can sign the form, right? Yeah. You sign the form. It must be signed 30 days in advance. These actions, not getting a diaper change, not being walked. For example, Tiff, when's the last time you heard of a brand new baby that could go 5 hours, at least 5 hours, with not being fed or nursed, not being burped, not getting a diaper change, not being walked, picked up, walked around, patted, rocked in the rocking chair? When? It's every 2 hours you're tending to a necessary need with a newborn baby. It's wild. So it's something weird happening, and I would never go out on a limb to say what I thought it was. All I can do is just, declare what I see that I know is not true. And what I know to be true, beyond a shadow of a doubt, those doctors, those surgeons did not wait until she's on the operating table for her to make a decision on getting her tubes tied. That didn't happen. After what she described happening with the labor, 6-hour blood transfusion, yada, yada.
But Jules, why are you so invested? Why you're obsessed? Just kidding, Connie.
She was not in any kind of cognitive shape to even be thinking about if she was going to get a tubal ligation. She's probably unconscious.
Yeah.
If they took the baby C-section, they would have made her go ahead and go to
sleep. Oh, yeah. She said she lost so much blood. She had to have 6 bags of blood. She almost died, Craig's boots.
So that they could clean out everything, get her sewn up properly so it wouldn't be ducks to say to the surgeon. They wouldn't do that. She signed it. The surgeons are going by those plans and those documents. When they walk in that delivery room or that operating room, they know what is going to happen.
She used to be her mod. She used to be a mod for Brittany. I think it was more of an honorary wrench, you know, but she used to be her mod. So,
and she probably wasn't even awake if it all really happened.
Our physicians have to significantly improve their patient outcomes every year if they want to stay on staff. This story is bogus. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah. And then 2 days later, she's at the car dealership by herself. No, Craig was with her. Craig was with her because they were talking about when they were getting gas. She put the gas in. I mean, it's fucking crazy. I don't know. Yeah, she claimed she got 6 units of blood. Over half of her total blood volume had to be replaced. Eye roll.
And the way she said, she lied about the Rh negative thing. Like that was bald-faced lying.
Yep.
So I just think she's offering up these stories that women can identify with.
Yep.
And then they feel bad and they want to help her. In the midst of her telling this really dramatic story about how this, babies came into being and whatnot, out of nowhere, she says, "Oh my gosh, y'all, I got to go buy a new car. I was trying to buy a new car on the day that I went into labor. Now here I am. I'm trying to recover from terrible, terrible labor and C-section, and I still got to go buy a car." And Craig ain't moving a single hair out of that sofa.
Hell no.
You got to buy a car? So you come up with this enormous story, 6 bags of Rh negative blood transfusion. Oh, and yeah, did I tell y'all I need a car? Can y'all buy me a car? You are grifting for those people, those good people, to give you money, and you're trying to use the excuse that you need a new car. In one day, the day that you have your baby, you guys lose both of your cars. That's your story.
That's what I think, Craig's boots. If the baby even does exist, I do not believe for 1 second that she had a C-section. It was probably an unremarkable normal birth. And she needed a story to grift on. That's what I think. And I think also that she was afraid to get online and was worried because there's no baby there. Because I think it's in the NICU. And I think she was so afraid to get online that she took days, and then she had to have a fantastical story. Oh, you've been a mod for Jules for 6 years? I did not know. Did you see your green now? You have that sweet. Was it sweet? It was Sweet Misery, right? Yeah, pretty sure. But yeah, so I agree with you. 6 bags of blood, nearly seeing angels in the sky in heaven. Wakes up a few hours later, DoorDash delivery at speed dial to the hospital, watching Melissa live with Pink. That's a good synopsis of what happened there. Yes. Hi, Tracy. 6 bags, she keeps saying. So I don't know, whatever the fuck she says. Maybe. I don't know. I think she just wanted to throw her cards away and get a new one. That's what I think.
A liar, Brittany. It's not the probability statistically that all of these terrible things happen to you. It's not real. This is not happening. It doesn't happen. Real life doesn't happen like this, Brittany. You are manipulating people emotionally, trying to separate them from their Social Security money. And that is wrong. You accept a man who will turn you out into courtroom after courtroom, people
Yeah.
suing your ass, ending up with you owed thousands of dollars. But the very minute that he finds trouble, where he might end up in jail for criminal charges, oh, he's going to spend his money to get him an attorney. But you're popping out babies. You're still popping out babies. He doesn't work. He doesn't make any money. He sits around and acts like his so-called inheritance is owes.
I'm having a wonderful day, sweet sativa, hanging out with y'all. Good to see you.
So much. It's life-altering wealth. No, it's not. You guys are going to be through that money within 12 months. I have zero doubt in my mind. You have no idea what you're doing. But you'll stay with a guy who makes you 9 months pregnant, get up and stumble around a dark house where you could have fallen and hurt the baby to go check a fuse in the electric box. He can't even be bothered to get up and go check a damn fuse.
No. And she's a dumb fuck. She's a dumb fuck on top of it.
You end up in all of this legal liability from court cases. But the very first time that he is in hot water, oh, he'll spend his money protecting his ass. When are you going to say enough? I make the money. I'm the one that cooks. I'm the one that does everything around the house.
I've actually considered sending a packet to Turtle Boy and have him do a ratchet review. Because this is ratchet as fuck.
I don't think I want to live with you anymore. You just keep you.
Wait a second. When one of her subs said she had gotten a 2026 car for a great payment, she fixated on getting a new car like that one. Her greed and jealousy came forward, in my opinion. Was that Audacity? Because Audacity was in there saying her payment, talking about her payment or something like that. Yeah, she wanted it, and that was it. That was it. She wanted, her mind was set.
Using people. The people that come to the channel and they feel sorry for you and they think Craig treats you horribly.
Yeah.
They're just giving you money because they care, because they want to try to help you, and you don't seem to care that it could be hurting them.
Wait, BJ today proves there was something wrong with her nodding out, even though she claims she wasn't. Obviously, there was something wrong. Baby isn't there, and she almost died. Connect the dots. Yeah, we are not stupid. She thinks we are. And that's what's irritating about it all, is she just insults our intelligence every single day.
They are sacrificing so that this man who impregnates you doesn't have to go get a job like every other adult in the world. All right. But your ligation, the Babygate story, you told on yourself. You said things that couldn't possibly be real, that are factually incorrect. All right. And I want to be sure to say, I have no idea what the truth is. I don't know where the baby is, but I do know this beyond a shadow of a doubt. A baby cannot go 5 hours without being fed or nursed or burped or rocked or soothed or clean diaper or dry diaper. No.
Even if a baby did sleep for 5 hours, why are you not checking or looking at her? Or, it's ugh.
No.
Hey, dancing quicksand. She still has a hospital bracelet on. She has to keep visiting. Yep. I think that's pretty much the consensus. Or she's a filthy pig. It's one or the other. But 100 pounds, don't forget. Miracle diet. Yeah.
So where was the baby for 5 hours? Where's the baby at? Don't know. I don't know. It's very, very unusual. This whole thing is very strange.
Both.
But the Rh negative blood that she had to go get shots, and she got the shots before with, I think, Neil maybe. No, once you get them, you get it. It's done. You don't have to keep going back and getting it. So why did she lie about that? Right? She lied about that. Why did she lie about the baby position? I don't know why she would lie about that. Why did she lie about the C-section?
Because it's a mashup, Jules. It's a mashup baby story. Little from here, little from there. Maybe she talked to Chad. I don't know. It's a mashup, though.
Getting the tubal ligation, the pain management offered. Why the lie? Why the lies? I don't know. But I know what the laws are. I understand about medical liability. I understand how surgeons operate. I understand what Medicaid does in the case of tubal ligations and active sterilization. Mm-hmm. Her story was fabricated. It's not real. It's not true. Brittany, please review this live tonight. I beg of you, Brittany. Thank you.
She won't.
And do it with the chat GPT up so that you can double check the facts to see if what I've said is true. Y'all double check it. Go and get on the Google and read and see and double check me and see if I'm telling the truth. She couldn't remember the baby's length.
It's a mashup because I think she had, like Craigslist said, I think she had a normal birth. And I think that it took her a while to get to the internet because she was afraid of how she was going to deliver this story of why her baby ain't there. Because she knows that we know she didn't take care of herself or get prenatal care. And that's on her.
Or weight, stuff like that. Is that normal? Categorically, no, it's not normal. You know what else is not normal, March? It is not normal to be in the baby bubble where you've just had a baby, a newborn baby, to be able to think about harming a small child. Like it's too painful for the new mother, right? It's too uncomfortable for the new mom. So they won't process that. They'll push that information out. They're just in that first 3 months, the mother and the baby are just fixated on one another. That's all they care about is each other, and everything else is sort of excluded, including other children or the spouse. It's a natural state to be in. There's also a lot of like emotional dysregulation, right? Because the body's trying to normalize to its pre-pregnancy state.
She's got emotional dysregulation station over there. Shit. Yeah, everywhere around here.
Physical changes. There's, endochronological.
Yes, Tracy, I did see that. That's why the assessment or something like that. And I was like, ooh, assessment. I found that to be a very interesting word.
Changes.
I've had many assessments.
As the brain chemistry, blood chemistry is normalizing. And it's a very difficult period. And she hopped right on and started talking about the murder of Athena Strand. And I was in shock. I was like, how is she capable of even thinking about that case, much less talking about it?
She doesn't have human emotions. She doesn't. She's lacking.
Wow. I can't imagine a newborn mother being able to do that just because of the chemical changes that she's experiencing. So there are lots of questions. It is a very odd.
After they get their ears pierced, Sam.
Story. So anyway, we'll see. But please, of course, give to the people you care about. Give to the creators that you enjoy. That's great. That's good. It's none of my business. But don't give when someone is using emotional manipulation. If they're using emotional manipulation, if they're crying and they're telling you all their cars are broken.
You know what? I forgot to listen to it. You made it for me? Oh, you are precious. I will check it. I'm sorry, honey. I forgot all about it. I was trying to get an audio clip this morning and I got all distracted and then it was time to go live. But I will look at it right after this live. I promise. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You're so thoughtful. So thoughtful. If someone you can either drop your link or someone could drop Deafening Silence for me. That would be awesome. That's Women's Warriors channel. She's got some good stuff on there. So if you could sell up to her, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. I will check, I promise, right after. I'm really bad at that stuff, but I'm working on it.
Broken down. Give yourself 5 days and then say, okay, if 5 days passes and I still want to give $20, then I'll give $20. Don't do that when you are emotionally upset. Okay. All right. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for being here.
Okay.
And I'll see you somewhere on YouTube later on tonight. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. So that was amazing. Thank you so much, Jules, for making this. I'll put the link to the video in the chat right now. So that was interesting. Yeah. The channel name again is Allegedly Innocent, and I'll grab it. Oh, the channel name, it's Deafening Silence. Yeah, and this video is Allegedly Innocent. So Jules, her name is. So that was interesting, huh, kids? Let me see what else I have here. Let's see, we're 2.5 hours in. Okay. All right. I'm just looking. Okay. Let me check here. Okay. Yeah. There you go. There she is. There she is. Thank you. Yeah, go sub up to her. She does true crime. She does a lot of Jack and Lily stuff. So you want to check her out. Music. She's been doing her own music lately. So yeah. Yeah. Parents are, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Let me look through. I don't know. Should we just have some random fun for a little bit? Let's see. I might save hold on, let me see what this is. I think this was I think this was last night. Or was it? Oh, okay. Here, should we review where she goes over these? Let's see. Where she goes over these receipts for that she's got from Clues Discord. Yeah, yes, she was, Laura. She missed you yesterday. She is having a sad. I'm not going to go over that part. I'm going to go over. Well, she didn't go live last night, so I knew she was going to get. I knew she was going to get one in early today. Keep the algorithm going. Yeah, 7:30 this morning she was live, but she had these. You'll see. Let's just look at it. Let's just look at it. And this is what, you know what? We'll read Angela's post after she does this because she's a whole ass hypocrite. She's pulling shit
So
up.
I have some issues.
Oh, of course you do. Robin, justice prevails. Most older moms, they have their last baby and even more fixated on their baby. I didn't want to miss a second but BJ, she's fixated on YouTube drama and grifting. I agree. My third, I knew he was my last, and I agree with that. Absolutely. Welcome in.
Once again,
yes,
we've been accused.
This was from 7:30 a.m. Yes. This is an hour into her live. Oh,
accused of doing behind the scenes dirt. Literally every time I turn around, we're being accused of doing things privately behind the scenes. Whether it's
we do know Dodo Birdie is a dirty birdie.
Accused of looking people up or, trying to find information on people.
Well, wasn't that you in Moon's chat wanting elevated truths information? I thought that was you. I thought that was her, guys. Was that her?
None of us do anything like that. You won't find any proof of that because
okay.
It doesn't exist. But some things have been brought to my attention that I would like to ask questions about, and I'm going to show accusations that are being made. And I think this is gross. This is absolutely gross. If anybody is a part of this or they're, they know about it or have taken an active role, or even if you knew and you were fine with it and never
pipsqueak.
I don't understand the logic or why you want to know about someone's personal life to this degree. Let me show y'all.
Here, Robin, absolutely addicted to drama, 100%. Us mods would talk for hours with her about not addressing. She would agree, go live and do the opposite. I've heard that from several mods.
Hold on. I'm gonna start right here.
Yep, it was her.
Okay.
Yep. Asking for elevated truths information in a chat. But no, she don't do that. No, never. The entire thing. Per
Wait a second,
usual.
guys.
I'm just here to make it more bearable for y'all. Oh, I can get it to her. I can get it to her. Otherwise, it's on her channel. If someone could put Laura's email in the chat, please. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
No. Take me back.
Oh yeah. It never lasts long. Never.
All right, here we go. We got it. So we'll start here. Let me come back to my channel. Wait 1 second. All right, I'm going to share this screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, it felt weird to me that she was actually showing something. Like, she hasn't done anything but sit and bitch and whine. I mean, she's still bitching and whining. Thank you, Purple Haze. Thank you. There's Laura's email. But she hasn't done anything but bitch and whine for days. I couldn't believe she actually pulled something up that wasn't a fucking Hate Laura video. I mean, she did that first, but anyway. She really thinks she's
right.
got
Okay.
a...
All right, can you guys see that? Here we have, this is from Clue's Discord, okay? Here we have someone by the name of Sane Outlaw. So she's speaking in Clue's Discord, and she has some things to say that I would like some clarity on. She says, I know who helped her read the reports, the one she mixed up with Papa Black? Me. Probably others. But hey, I love it for nonsense.
Yeah.
Good show, girl. So Papa Black, she's talking about my father-in-law.
Okay.
What my father-in-law has to do with this, I don't understand. She says,
you have a cognitive issue, so I that doesn't surprise me.
oh yeah, Earthy pulled.
Hey, Curb, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see ya.
All of Craig's criminal record
know.
and was specifically looking at the one with the female DV, but then also the DUI. So Earth, are you really behind the scenes going real life, looking into my father-in-law, looking into Craig's name? Like you talked all this shit about Skolnick and other people.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really the one? Are you pulling shit up? What the?
It's been done. What are you saying? It's been done. This is nothing new.
Fuck.
Like, you must really be fucking desperate. Father-in-law. I know. Her father-in-law, but not mentioned in his obituary or attended his funeral. Yeah, couldn't go see him in the hospital. She was tired. Yeah, there's no reason. I don't fucking dig around. I wouldn't be, no. But she acts like this ain't been done. Like, what are you saying?
What is going on?
Because she okay.
So then Shelby Lynn says, oh, but I thought Nonsense thinks that's wrong. Sane Outlaw says, which weren't Craig's. I was more concerned that he was using his dad's identity at times. Had nothing to do with Bede at all, really, for me. Well, let me assure you, first of all, what we're doing over here is none of anybody's business, number one.
Yeah. How is looking at things behind the scenes real life? It's only real life. If you post it on YouTube, what the fuck? Who gives a shit either way? Really, though. Yeah. I'll agree with that. But talking about it in a Discord, a public Discord, then it's a little different, But yeah, whatever.
It's nobody's concern who we are, what we're doing, or anything like that.
Really? It's not? Because you tell us all the shit. You tell us everything. So stop it.
But number two, no, why the fuck would he use his dad's? What? So then somebody says, this is ridiculous. So it was.
Did she really, Sam? Did Earth say that? Tired, huh? She just had a baby, but she's lit all day.
Earth that was reviewing Clue. Why do these people keep pushing and pushing? I want to know who's looking.
Well, and according to her, because here, let's pull this up again because it's relevant. Two hours ago now. Allegedly, Brittany, are you fucking kidding me right now? You and War clutching pearls over someone looking up your DV report. War dropped Magnolias in your Discord, and you were going to go live about it. Here, let me pull it up in my phone so I can see the whole thing again. Excuse me. War dropped Magnolias in your Discord, and you were going to go live about it. Isn't that right? Until I threw a fit. You look so dumb right now. How could you be so outraged about it being done to you when you had zero qualms about doing the same thing? In War, you are a dirty bird. Nobody believes you are innocent. You may need to click to see the full messages. So I'll just read those because I can click on my phone. So Angela says, are you really going to read over someone's DV report? Of course War Eagle has it. Unbelievable. Brittany says, I'm going to go over the public stuff, not anything disrespectful. I don't believe in showing photos or anything or things like that. Oh, so that's where she draws the line. Okay, sure thing. Oh, this is the second one. But here's the second one. What does that mean? Angela says, of course you are. Brittany says, what does that mean? Angela says, you didn't like it done to you. That's what I mean. Brittany says, I'm not attacking anyone or trying to shame anyone. Angela says, doesn't matter. Brittany says, Magnolia is speaking about it publicly. Well, I will cover something else. So this isn't really going to fly. This isn't really going to fly. War was going hard because of all the shit people are accusing her of. Bitch, you did the fuck shit. Yeah, War Birdie ain't going to work out well. All right.
Who's all behind the scenes looking my father-in-law up?
Oh.
Looking Craig up.
Oh. Like that's not been done.
Did you know this nonsense? Are you aware of this?
Listen to her like she's scolding a child.
Saint Outlaw says,
what does it have to do with nonsense? Why does it have anything to do with nonsense? Maybe we'll find out.
In a behind-the-scenes mod chat. I don't think any of us are mods, though. I Survive says, no one is lying, but...
There's just the fact that she doesn't consider fucking, hey, Fanta. Yeah, discussing or bitching about a lie claim gives it life. Most just laugh and carry on if it's untrue. Exactly. Like, I'm willing to let people be wrong about me. I don't give a fuck most of the time. I don't give a fuck because it's not worth my energy. You know, it comes with maturity. But anyway...
You no sense, and if I were nonsense, I'd be so embarrassed.
Like I was gonna say, like she doesn't think that litigation or the RICO or the ROs or the C&D, she doesn't think that's real life though. That doesn't count because she's a special snowflake.
That I align myself with Earth and Bog of all people. Well, we know Bog is a fucking nutbag. I want to Earth. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nonsense. I heard you say yesterday to UA that she's too messy and she gets way too invested. If you don't feel that way about...
Well, I've never seen UA talk about pulling up fucking people's records, and I'm in Discord with her, so there's that.
Earth, I don't know what to tell you. But I would love to know...
I don't think Earth gives a fuck what you tell her, to be honest.
are you going real life on me? What else?
Oh
have you done?
no!
Hmm?
Oh no! I hate when she does that. Like, did you steal the cookies out of the cookie jar? Chat was calling who out?
Me. What else have you done?
She really
Saying
thinks
to
she.
frankly fine until she started acting like she didn't want to post Beach DV info on YouTube. Matter of fact, I recalled her not wanting to do it because the female was Beach. So it wasn't even about exposing an abuser. So weird. I said, nah, dog. Can't get with that. That is what I consider fuck shit. And she wanted to do it for Clue, even weirder. Wow.
Wow. The dramatic effect. Wow. Sorry if you hear sirens. They'll pass.
I don't even know what to say to this, y'all.
All right. Sorry, bear with me a second. Yeah. Okay. Jonathan. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, sirens. I live right on a main drag in Milwaukee, so it's gonna happen, especially on a Saturday. All the shit happens, man. No. Nope, you're good. You're good.
Demon Chihuahua says, I agree. I'm not trying to imply that you would lie, but I believe that if you have proof she did FOIAs on all his shit, please put that out. That's not okay. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Thank you. Demon Chihuahua. Yes.
Oh, seal clap.
If you have this same outlaw, then you should do the right thing and make it public so that me and Craig have a right to know that. Regardless
What?
of how you feel about me. I'm not worried about a heads up. She is free to counter it, but for transparency, a little
You
taste.
don't have a right to shit, bitch. You don't have a right to shit. That's what your problem is. Lord.
I will be working on a short, but it is a little bigger than just Earth, and I get real busy. Want to do it right? Just some reason to wait sometimes. I know it is hard to see sometimes when just viewing. So then there's a screenshot of Earth right here.
Ooh.
I do not remember where or from whom, but someone looked it up, and then Earth says, I have it and more where that came from. He's got quite a record from what I've seen. Driving while impaired. Well, that's real fucking sweet of you there, Earth, because that's not even Craig. That's my father-in-law. Congratulations. You are no different than Julie Skolnick. You are looking up my family just like she did. That's beautiful. Real freaking cute. Real cute. She did. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here as it annoys Laura. Welcome, Saint. You're welcome here anytime. Gonzo Grove. No, they explained it. It's not that the apple has caffeine. It's the effects from the sugar mimic like it's caffeine. Ashlyn says, Saint is buddies with JS. Good luck getting her to do it. Brittany not taken up for nonsense, but I don't think she knows anything about this. It's just coming out. I could be wrong though, because she did sit with Clue for a long time. Right. That's why I'm asking. I would like to think that if nonsense would tell UA that she goes to.
Oh, yeah. She's going at Earth now. I still have my Laura decorations.
Far, she definitely would say that about Earth.
Oh, nobody cares about Earth. Nobody does.
Nini, I honestly, I know Earth is not, but like to go this far. Enjoy life. Good to see you. Good morning, sweetheart. But no, I'm not putting this on nonsense unless I see,
Why would you put it on nonsense? What does this she have to do with it? Is this you trying to get nonsense to stand up for you? Is that what this is, Brittany? Are you trying to gain an ally here? Are you trying to, you know what? It's nobody else's job to stand up for you.
she's somebody that's been doing stuff like that. But no, this isn't falling on her. But I would like to know, why did Jim Terry give Laura $500?
You did. Oh, it showed up. Just one, right? Unless you did another one. It showed up, honey. Yvette got it. Thank you so much. It did show up. If it was just one, I saw it. That was forever ago. What'd you do? Fall asleep? Goofy? Yeah, I showed it, honey. I did. Yeah. Now you're making me, don't gaslight me, bitch.
It's public, includes Discord, some of the screenshots. Okay, blissful. I don't think Earth is playing with a full deck. She's weird as, yeah, Lacey. I mean, something is terribly off, but
nobody gives a fuck about Earth. Nobody. She's like, yeah, she's really trying, man. She's swinging in all directions, just trying to hit somebody that's gonna fucking come at her. She's hoping, like, lame. Like, what does nonsense have to do with it anyway? Fuck.
I don't know where this.
Oh, another one? No, I didn't see it, honey. It didn't. No, it didn't show up. Yvette got one way back. Check and see if you were charged, because I don't see. No. What's going on? I'm not sure. Jim, what is that? And what does Jim Terry have to do with that? I missed something.
Like, why people feel so gung-ho to go looking up my family, looking into us, like, you know what I mean, pulling my name up. Nonsense is sitting in Earth now, so we will see if she's okay with this.
What, nonsense has to meet your approval now for some reason? What the fuck are you saying? You are so entitled. Back it up 2 seconds. Well, I'll probably have to back it up more now. Okay, hold up.
It's public, includes Discord, some of the screenshots. Okay, blissful. I don't think Earth is playing with a full deck. She's weird as, yeah, Lacey. I mean, something is terribly off, but
Holly, I don't know. I can imagine it because that's what I did today. But I don't supposedly have an infant allegedly at home. I raised my kids.
I don't know where this, why people feel so gung-ho to go looking up my family, looking into us, like, you know what I mean, pulling my name up. Nonsense is sitting in Earth now. So
is she really? BHB's talking about the Proudfoot and Clue and Queen Bee. That's kind of funny. Oh, I might have to watch that. It charged me. Yeah, I don't see. Fuck. I will, you know what? I'll look in my my studio after and see. It would take me a while to get to that, navigate to that part because I forgot how I got there last time. But I'll check, Sweet Misery, okay? Thank you, though. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on. Okay. All right.
We will see if she's okay with this.
What? Why did you think she answers to you? This is so fucking weird. She woke up and chose randomness today. Oh, there is it. Did you do another one? Because there's one. There's one. Maybe it just took a minute. There it is. Megan L got it. Welcome, Megan L. And thank you, Sweet Misery. I hope you didn't do another one. Tell me if that was the one. There it is. Yeah, it just took a minute. Okay. Thank you, honey. Oh, you got one too? Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was today, but you got, at some point, you got one. Welcome to you too. We have one emoji. It's finger bangs potato. Seems to me that BJ woke up alone and miserable at 7 a.m. I think so. Fly got one too. How did that go? What the fuck is happening? So, Megan. Maybe I'm just forgetting. I'll trust the mods. But welcome, Fly. All right. There it is.
Yeah, please click that thumbs up, guys, if you don't mind. Hold on a second.
Is that my Kimberly? Who? Deafening Silence? No, she is saying defiant. It's Deafening Silence is I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. That's Women's Warrior. Yeah. It was today. I think it was the middle one. Okay. I don't know what happened. I don't know. We're just going to keep moving because I'm confused now. But welcome to everybody. And thank you for the gifteds. I appreciate them. Yeah, pissed off and bitching. She missed Laura yesterday. Laura didn't go live, so she's mad. Or she's having a sad. I don't know.
Let me see.
This is at 1.5.
I mean, we should take the same stance all around.
Sounds normal. She sounds normal at 1.5. That's concerning.
I think. At least I know for me,
Lacey,
it doesn't matter.
Welcome, honey. It's showing me new members now, though, so that's awesome. I love it. Welcome, honey. Thank you.
Who it is. You don't do stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah, we give you lots of seconds.
Another clip. You can't do stuff like that.
Why not?
I mean, and then sit there and claim that you're against it. That's my
nonsense. Issue. Didn't do it, dummy. What? Oh, it took you a month to figure. Oh, okay. That was a renewal. Okay, gotcha. It's new. That's why it's not showing. Oh, it's not new. That's why it's showing. I'm not. Stop it. Congratulations, 1 month, honey. Congratulations. Thanks for hanging in. Frankie's mom. Hello. Yeah, she's just trying to make fetch happen.
You.
I know.
Let me
like
see real quick.
Usually she's okay at 1.5, but she's extra slow today. So now she's at 2.
Give me a second, guys. I'm trying. Sorry.
You don't. Oh, and I didn't put it at 2.
Jiggy says, right. It sounds to me that many were looking y'all up, and some may have realized it was going too far.
Oh, look at Pickles. Remember, for a month. Happy month anniversary. What does this dipshit think she's doing here? I don't know. It has something to do with nonsense. I think she's trying to force nonsense into standing up for her. Like, yeah, there's no Uber in the story. I think she was just wrong. I think she's just trying to she's trying to force nonsense over to her side or something weird. Yes. See, that's what I think.
I just would like, if they want to sit there and put that out, and then, I mean, I don't know saying, well, nonsense, call out Earth, $1 million question. Church gave Laura 500, but don't
Who
need
cares if not? That's called out Earth.
Always keep it on YouTube and out in the text. That's what I'm saying. Like, why can't people just keep it on YouTube? If you dislike somebody, you want to call them out on something, call them out on whatever it is that you want to call them out on, and keep it moving.
You really ain't saying that shit. You really ain't saying that shit, are you? Why not just keep it on YouTube? What, like with Elevated Truth when you wanted his information? Remember that whole fucking Truth Gate? Remember that? We do. I mean, you kind of got brain mush going on, but anyway.
To that degree and look somebody up. Be real, you're not blocked. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I know what she's saying, but I don't know why she's saying. I don't know why is nonsense owe her anything? Why does nonsense need to, like, don't tell people what to call out. The fuck are you saying? Yeah, keep it on YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep it on YouTube with Granny. Uh-huh. The fuck are you doing? Yeah, it should be. And lengthy. It should be very interesting and lengthy. 12-hour live incoming. Oh, shit. I did. You remember when Nonsense made a police report? LOL, over a comment that then got mad when the police didn't actually make a report. Yeah, because the weirdo Penny Monroe in Britney's chat called her a child predator. She called the fucking police. Like my people, I tell my people around me know that when people say shit about me, they don't need to run to me unless I'm on a need to know basis, you know? So nobody would even tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody would even tell me that stupid shit. Okay. I mean, I guess child predator is a thing, but I wouldn't call the police over it. Maybe they'd tell me. That is kind of a serious accusation. I will agree with that. But I ain't calling the police unless there's someone trying to bang in through my door or some shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
I want to clarify something too from yesterday that I heard on Nonsense regarding. Hey, Nomad. Good morning.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She has some things she's thinking about and what direction she's going in, and for the other channel, like both your channels are the same. You're a double dipper, Brittany.
I'm behind, so eventually I'll get to the answer. What are you asking, Rennie? Hey, Brittany, were those screenshots emailed to you or are they posted somewhere? These screenshots were posted on includes Discord. Hold on a second. I'll share them again.
We don't care. That was like the biggest nothing burger I've ever seen. Not ever, but the longest rebrand. Yes.
So Sane Outlaw she shared right here. So Earthy pulled all of Craig's criminal record and was specifically looking at the one with the female DV, but then also the DUI. Oh, but so Shelby Lynn says, oh, but I thought, and you can see it excludes Discord. Oh, but I thought Nonsense thinks that's wrong. Sane says, which weren't Craig's, and she's talking about the DW. Craig's never got a DUI. That's my father-in-law. I was more concerned that he was using his dad's identity at times. Had nothing to do with Beach at all, really, for me. So y'all are so just off. That's some shit Craig would never do. He would never do something like that.
Really? Craig Blackman wouldn't do that? Okay.
I survived. I'll survive, whoever that is. This is ridiculous. So it was Earth that was.
Hey, Smoke Show. Listen, Irish, you didn't wake me up with coffee nor volunteer to come help paint my grandbaby's bedroom. I'm going to file a suit tomorrow. Bring it on, Smoke Show. I'm down. Good to see you. Good to see you.
You include? Why do these people keep pushing and pushing? And then Sane Outlaw says, it is preserved in a behind-the-scenes mod chat.
What was that weird? That was a weird statement. It's preserved in a behind-the-scenes mod chat. Are they just baiting her? What the fuck's happening? Lacey Ann, what's happening here?
Any of us are mods, though. And then I'll survive. says, no one's lying but you, no sense. And if I were nonsense, I'd be so embarrassed that I align myself with Earth and Bog of all people.
I just don't understand why it's nonsense's responsibility. Why the fuck is it? Ugh.
And then, let's see. Let me see if I can zoom into this.
I mean, am I mistaken? Is there something I'm missing here? Like she's trying to force her. Like, does she think nonsense is gonna come on over? But what did nonsense even do? Just that she said UA was messy for being too invested. So why is it okay for Earth? That's all I'm getting out of this. Oh, she does pretend to be something she ain't. That's for sure. So I guess that's what she's trying to do. But I just find it funny that she thinks it's fucking nonsense's responsibility to fucking handle Earth. Like, stop it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
nonsense says,
be embarrassed.
KT out here flat out lying and acting like I did so much. Yikes. I will continue to remind you that Julie is exposing some of y'all with her, and I'm here for it. Expose all your BS. Please save us. And then Sane Outlaw said, I was frankly fine until she started acting like she didn't want to post Beej's DV info on YouTube. Matter of fact, I recall her wanting to do it unless the female was Beej. So it wasn't even about exposing an abuser. It's so weird. I said, nah, dog, can't get it. I can't get with that. That is what I consider fuck shit. And she wanted to do it for Clue, even weirder.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You don't have to be a member. Okay. Yeah. She says hers is wide open. So.
Demon Chihuahua says, I agree. I'm not trying to imply that you would lie, but I believe that if you have proof.
Smoke show. Yeah. That's probably a lot of what's going on here. Yeah, War Eagle's in there. She thinks she's got all this fucking info. She's in there screenshotting and shit. Come on, man. The most epic waste of time and energy ever.
If she did FOIAs on all his shit, please put that out. That is not okay. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Sane Outlaw says, I'm not worried about a heads up. She is free to counter it. But for transparency, a little taste. I will be working on a short, but it is a little bigger than just Earth. And I get real busy. Want to do it right. Just some reason to wait sometimes. I know it is hard to see sometimes when just viewing. Well, and then she posted at the bottom. I don't know. I don't want to blow that up at the bottom too much because but Sane, here's basically a screenshot between a conversation between Sane Outlaw and Earth in Clue's Discord.
Yeah.
Sane says, I do not remember.
But we've known that forever. You know, we've known War Eagles in there. That's why I feel like there's some kind of baiting going on here. I don't know. So this is all subs where Clue saying into the snow. And a lot of Clue's Discords is literally, yeah. No, I didn't see anything from Clue. Yeah, Clue baits the fuck out of them. So that's what I'm getting the vibe. Hey, Phoebe. Happy Saturday. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, this is just a fucking, I don't know. But then Smoke Show has a good point. Maybe she's just trying to distract with this stupid shit. Like, Brittany, everybody, all the shit's been pulled for a long ass time. Like, it's, you know, I don't know.
Where or from whom, but someone looked it up. Earth says, I have it, and more where that came from. He's got quite the record from what I've seen, driving while impaired. So you're just sitting over there, Earth, right? And
the Earth, this is very typical of Earth. She thinks she's a bone carrier. That's what she does. She's a weirdo.
Oh, fucking real life going notebook.
To expose nonsense. So Beej is doing exactly what someone wanted her to do here. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Y'all picking it up? y'all are picking it up now, right? So here's why. This was put in to expose nonsense. Got it. I forgot about the clue nonsense bullshit. And okay, I got it now. That makes sense.
Right? Just pandering to
Yeah.
whatever fucking creator will take you under their wing next, right? Is that what we're doing?
Well, that's what you do. That's what you do and others do to you. It's weird. All your transactional fucking relationships.
Crazy to me that the only ones that are doing this kind of stuff privately
Oh my God.
are the ones that have been accusing us of doing it.
Okay, yeah, I'll bring it up again. Elevated truth. You in the fucking chat, you asked for his information, you dumbass. What are you saying? Idiot. Oh, did she?
I just don't even, I mean, I don't even know what to say right now. This pisses me off so bad.
Yeah, see, it went from BJ praising okay, now nonsense is gonna be like, bitch, why is it my responsibility? Now, oh, bitch. Oh, she fell for it, man. That was fucking wicked cool. I like the way that happened, man. I know. She has she's talked about it, has been doxxed years ago. Why does she care now? That's okay. Okay. Now nonsense, no way nonsense is gonna fucking support Britney after this bullshit, you idiot. What an idiot. Hey, Rebel Soul. With Sane. Should I play the video with Sane? Yeah. Let me find Sane's video. Exposed. The tea is steamy and dripping all over the streets. 28 minutes ago. All right.
Hey guys, seen Outlaw here.
Okay. Grab her link. All right, let me slow it down because she talks faster. This is for educational and informational purposes only. Do not attack anyone.
Well, yep, I am about to show you some private messages between me and another creator called Earth.
Ooh. Oh. Oh gosh. Yeah, no. We just started watching Britney. I went over the allegedly I keep catching myself. Allegedly innocent video, and now we just got into Brit. I skipped over to this part because I was like, what the fuck's going on? Everyone's always great till they're not. Oh, you going to Taco Bell? Shit. Oh my God. Okay. Here we go.
Or Earthy or OG Earthy, whichever you'd like to know or ask. Now, these are DMs through Discord.
I call her Earth. Earth. Okay. Is she? I don't know if she's.
I have to say, I did open this can, this door, whatever way you want to look at it. I did open this, and I should close it.
All right. So I don't know. Does she read this or?
And as you can see here, I'm not concerned with showing my side of things. And I'm very confident, unless it would be altered or edited in some kind of way, that the other side.
Oh my God. The fuck? Hold on. Let me read this. Hold on. I was putting her link in and then I got Baja Blast. Let me put her link in quick. Whoops. There's Sane's link. All right. Says, Earth says, I still, or here, it says, even if you did say it, I would still love you. Earth says, I still love you. Sorry, I haven't gotten back to you. I've been busy the last 3 days and I've been going down rabbit holes. I found something interesting that was sent to something a couple weeks ago. So I went to check it out. Girl, the fuck did I stumble on? I know now why Craigie boy has dislike for women and talks about them the way he does. You know, he was arrested for assault on a woman. Hold on. God, I can't fucking see it. Let me, wait. I think I make it a little bit bigger. Or not. Is this 2025? Fuck, my eyes are starting to go. Must be. Hey, Lacey Ann, thank you for gifting a membership. Let me see who got it. Butterflies are free to fly. Got it. Woo, come on over, girl. Yeah. This goes way back. Okay, so this is what, 25? Fucking A. Oh, here. Duh. July 2025. Okay. So Sane says, I did hear that. And Sane says, I do not remember where or from whom, but someone looked it up.
Unless it would be altered or edited in some kind of way that the other side.
7/12/2025. Thank you. Okay. Sane says, I do not remember. Okay. And then Earth says, I have it and more where that came from. He's got quite the record from what I can tell. This is what BJ read. She says, what do you think? Later on, Discord call and look through all this. Something about later on, you and me, Discord call, look through all of this. She says, I was just about to say we got to hop on. I'm pretty good with court docs.
I would show it exactly the same way. Now, I was in contact with Earthy. I was a mod for a short period of time.
Oh, she's in here. Hi, butterflies. Good to see you. Welcome to membership. Okay.
I was very, very busy and I just couldn't be in a lot of lives. And I thought that was the reason why she unmodded me, because there was never a conversation. And I found out just going into her lives one day.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Now Butterfly's gifted, paying it forward. Part Troll got it. So welcome, Part Troll. Thanks so much, Butterflies. It's good to see you. Let's see. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me back.
I didn't take it for lives. And I thought that was the reason why she unmodded me, because there was never a conversation. And I found out just going into her lives one day. I didn't take it personal. I did think it was weird with the timing, though. And hindsight, after looking back at our messages.
So it says, Sane says, I was just about to, let's see, I'm pretty good with court docs. I want you to listen to that Ben George voice changer clip, though. Earth says, you have it. Let me get a few hours of sleep. I haven't been to bed yet. Here, check in with me in a bit. Number redacted. Sane says, message me when you wake. I'm up for the day. I don't want to bother. I know, sorry, I'm struggling. It's little. I know that area code, New York, baby. I do have it. I will send when you wake. So, okay. I'm awake now. I may go live after Clue. We'll see. There was a reason. Oh, Bad Wolf gifting 5. Laying 5 on it. Hi, Bad Wolf. Happy Saturday. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Let's see who got them. Beautiful Sunflower, My Angel, Marla Singer, Dinah Dew, and LC. Got, yep. And LC. Thank you, Bad Wolf. welcome to everyone, all the new members. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday and you're not working. Okay? All right. Excuse me. So, I'm awake now. I may go live at your clue. We'll see. There was a reason why I don't go live before. Now I know why. That bitch was grifting for court for Craig.
And when she, in my opinion, you can tell she starts getting a little nervous, I can see the shift. And I even noticed that I pulled away from it. And I think you guys will probably just see that too. I think you'll see I wasn't as interested in the same things. I didn't take a lot of the bait, in my opinion, because frankly, the reason why I don't mind doing this is because I clearly was being used. And
okay. So Earth says you can come up after I finish with Lolly. And then there's this that's what I found about flat rate attorneys. I'll go after Javes. After Javes, maybe. We can jump in voice call if you want, says Earth. And then Sane says, I need a nap. Okay, so Sane is like, I'm going to take a nap, bitch. Yeah, thank you, Bad Wolf. Thank you, thank you. You love beautiful sunflower? Okay. What was I going to? Oh, hey, Vibe. Good to see ya. Hey, Dark Horse. I got included in this mess a little forward. May I say my report was valid and made a difference in those kids' lives, I hope. After that is not my problem. You know what? If that's who is talking, this is Sane Outlaw. Hey, Jamie. Good to see you. Yeah, I really don't blame you for that. It doesn't faze me because I don't think if there were all these bunch of calls, I don't think any of them were unwarranted. So I agree with you there. Yeah. Daria says, personally, I don't blame you at all. They need structure, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't worry, Smoke Show, but everyone's welcome here as long as they're respectful. Don't worry. I know what's up, man. Okay. All right. So Sane says, this is Sane Outlaw. Sane says, I need a nap.
So why would I care? And it's not to help Brittany, Brittany J, directly. That's, sorry, Brittany. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. I don't really try to be mean, but it's just not. Now, you did ask me to put it out. War Eagle also asked me to put it out. But also, I know that a lot of people who kind of hang out in the middle or are floaters or even on the dark side are interested in seeing it more in order and kind of making sense of things. Maybe they've had some of the same questions.
So Sane posted, what is happening to everyone's something? Who are all these fucking people on panel? Let's see. Voices Behind the Wall panel, July 2024. She's posting for some reason.
Questions and concerns.
Oh, this is my short clipping voice change. Oh, it's the voice change thing of Ben George. Interesting.
Maybe
they asked her to, because Brittany found out that Earth was digging into her family through Clue's Discord. She found out because War Eagle's in there. So Brittany said, Brittany and War Schmiegel said, Sane, if you know stuff, but you should really put it out. I'm gonna say Sane takes this shit way too seriously. I don't know her that well. She's always seems respectful and whatever. So I don't really know. They asked her to put out her conversations with Earth because apparently Earth is looking up records of Craig and blah, blah, blah. So that's what this is. And Nonsense and Earth are close. So it's their way to get between Brittany and Nonsense. And Brittany fell for it. So I'll go back to Brittany's live when I'm done with this video. Because that's where we got sidetracked to go into this video. Oh no. No, you're not bringing me issues, but thank you for supporting me. Yeah. Um, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I do speak the truth, or what I know to be the truth. So I appreciate you saying that. And you're fine here. Anybody's welcome here as long as they're respectful. That's all. Thank you. All right.
Had some of the same conversations. Who knows? But anyways, I hope you're reading as I'm talking.
Yes, I am. This is my short clipping of voice change fail. I recommend watching the whole live, but at least before and after. So Ben and BJ. I'd like to see this. Voices behind the wall, a panel to discuss Sebastian Rogers. No evidence that Sebastian something or other. We could probably go look at that. I mean, not now, but I might go look at it. I don't know. Earth says, I will check these out when I wake up. My love. I hate her love bombing. It's so fucking gross. Who's with me? All right. And if you're up for it, maybe a watch party of Hillbilly Belinda's stream of Britney's today. Also, I finished getting the records of Craig's.
And we can do both here. I will have it scrolling off, as we know. But yeah, so I come from true crime, so I don't have an issue necessarily with looking.
Yeah, I guess it was. I didn't even know about it, but that's the live here.
At court documents and looking at reports for accurate yet here. I will have it scrolling off, as we know. But yeah, so I come from true crime, so I don't have an issue necessarily with looking at court documents and looking at reports for accuracy. I don't.
Whose voice? I forgot who I was just talking about.
Like misinformation, like actually don't like it, not pretend. And I would rather speak on something accurately, and that's how you do that. And I can read reports. I also understand that things are not always.
Well, Earth just tries to sound all badass and intimidating, and it's a fucking joke. Like, she thinks she's really fucking important. I don't know. I forget she exists till someone says her name.
As they are. And this is why I suggested to Earth to not put this on YouTube or not review it.
So this is, I don't know, some Brittany J shit from May 28th to May 31st. I mean, Earth's way too, if anyone's way too invested, it's fucking Earth. Like, what?
Definitely, let's look at it on a call. Absolutely. Because like, girl, what are you doing? Yes, let's definitely look at it together. I didn't pull the reports. Okay. But yes, I'm going to look at them because a lot of stuff was being talked about. I've seen a lot.
Oh, okay. The whole point, or the whole goal, was for BJ to show who she really is. Just 2 days ago, she was praising nonsense. Now let's expose nonsense. Yeah. Cause she's playing it as like, well, I want to know what you have to say about this nonsense, because she really thought she was going to have an ally, I think. What I do wish is that people would stop going back years. Yes, I know this is only 1 year, but still. Yeah, I mean, I understand with Britney to show patterns and stuff like that, but that's the only reason it's wild to look at like a 4-year-old video of her telling the same bullshit, saying the same bullshit today. But it's like you look at it and then I forget about it, so it's kind of just like looking at a photo album or some shit. Why are they using Clues Discord like their mod chat? I don't know. This was all this is DMs, right? Because it says Earth on top. So these are DMs, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Vibe, you have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, gross. So I believe these are DMs.
A lot of things, and you see a lot more things on X and other platforms. And yeah, I'm going to see it so I can speak on it correctly. Do you see how that works?
Yeah, okay, patterns, yes, but BJ's trying to come across as this being recent. Yeah, she is. I thought this was recent that she was talking about, and this is private DMs. Thank you, Lacey Ann.
I didn't dig. I didn't do one thing. And as you can see.
So here, Earth's got a fucking street view up. Earth, calm the fuck down. Nonsense wants Belinda to see Seth on BJ's panel with Taco pretending to jack off. So Sane's talking about just random shit.
Here, I don't have that address. You know what I mean? So the reason why I'm doing this, and the reason why now, right, and the reason why I didn't speak on this before, I didn't call her out or, whatever, is because I am very busy. I don't always sit here and just like go through everything. And sometimes, you just don't always notice certain things. Or, I just pulled away. I just didn't, I didn't involve myself with that person anymore. That's how I do things. But
yeah, that's how I do things too. I just walk away quietly,
Still watched, right? And then the moment I have witnessed this hypocrisy between Earth and frankly nonsense, because I don't know if nonsense knows about this. And I can say I don't have the knowledge if she does or doesn't. I think maybe with the things that she has been preaching on.
And Earth, Belinda has already seen that stream before.
So hard, like real life, behind the scenes.
Like Earth is such a twat, man. Like I'll go into Hillbilly Belinda's and she purposely makes it known to Belinda that she's got her eye on me because I'm fucking evil. I'm evil. I'm me. And look at this bullshit. So I always get a cold reception in there, even though I love watching Belinda. But whatever, Earth. I figure people will find out eventually. The original screenshot was in public Discord, then Sane went into private DMs. Okay, gotcha.
All the things about the criminals and crime and then trying to implicate other people in it that just aren't in it.
Yeah. Like what's tying all this shit together? That's why I kind of tune out when I start hearing about this shit because it's fucking confusing to me. You can't? I don't know.
I find it a bit.
Oh, no. That's why. Oh, I did see that she was doing a live saying the why have been gone. That's terrible.
Too hypocritical to not say anything. And I'm free to do that.
Yes, you are.
Right? So
thank you.
That's when it was the little spidey sense went off. And I don't want to be wrong either, right? You know what I mean? So
okay, I will come up whenever you want me to. I am around. And then there's a link, and then it says, "Can you get MK Ultra out of my chat, please?" Why don't you do it? He calls people pedos and shit. Check. Why don't you do it? You were able to type this message, right? So you can get someone out of your chat. I don't get that anyway. So that's neither here nor there. But was that the right option or timeout? Ax him. Like she's calling fucking shots here.
Sometimes you do sit back and you watch stuff, and then you get busy for a week. It is what it is. But yeah, no, I really perked up, and then I'm like, okay, maybe that was just a one-time thing, right? Maybe she's gonna calm down. Now, dude, she has doubled and tripled down on it, and then has just said, and it sounds just very like on purpose, like, oh, Earthy, you've just been there for me so much, and thank you.
All right, Sane. So it says, "Hey sis, I saw you in QB's chat when she had her little rant about me being with Savage's crew back in the day. I saw you were defending me, and I wanted to say thank you. You didn't have to defend me. I apologize to QB personally for what took place back then and for the things I followed with back then when it came to everyone over there. I'm just letting QB go off. I'm letting her have this because I can't apologize anymore for the things I took part in, The only thing I can do now is move forward, not backwards. That's what I'm doing, moving forward. Love you, sis. Thank you again for coming to my defense." And then Earth.
So much. And talking all about how they're texting. She didn't have time to text Granny, though, did she? So it just made me wonder how involved Earth was in all this. And from the very beginning. And what was supposed to be my role? I'm curious.
Yeah.
So I can be civil with other people for transparency, because that's what I stand on.
Okay, so hey sis, you want to go live with me after Clue today? Saying says, hey sis, I don't think I can tonight. I'm sorry. I am pretty tied up for a while. Then I will most likely crash. I will come in though to mod as soon as I sit down. It's okay, love. Oh. I thought I'd ask once you said we should sometime. Just let me know when you're up for it and we'll set it up. Love you, sis. Get some rest and relax.
I've been consistent the whole time. I haven't claimed I've been anything else. Like I said, I come from true crime. I will look at things to see if it's actually true.
Yeah.
I mean, I would even the stuff allegedly speculating was going over and everything. I would have looked at those reports myself before I took someone else's summary of it.
All right. And then Earth says, are you mad at me? Sane says, you crazy? Earth says, I haven't heard from you. God damn it. Earth says, love you, sis. You're doing a great job on Julie's. Sane says, woo, that was work. My face hurts from smiling. I'm pooped. Been up since 4 a.m.
Because I don't think everyone always understands the law as it is written. So, we can have just different opinions on things like that. So I like to look at things myself, okay? And I may not always get things right. So that's why I would, talk it over. But yeah, Earthy was mixing up.
All right. And then Earth, let's see. Earth said, you did good. Get some rest. Okay. And then Earth says, in light of all this stuff about trauma reels coming out, I do need to ask you a question. Has she come to you about me? What? Earth, nobody gives a fuck. Okay. The reason I'm asking is because at least 5 of my mods have gotten DMs from her about me, telling them a bunch of bullshit lies. I don't like my mods getting DMs from someone trauma reels lying to them and showing no proof to back up what they trauma reels have said about me to them. They're just as confused as the next person as to why they are being told bullshit. Why are they being dragged into fuck shit? I'm very protective of all of you. No, Earth, you're protective of yourself. Attack me all you want. I'm used to it. If someone says this to you, fucking run. Okay? I'm used to it, unfortunately, but don't come for my mods,
Craig and his dad, and she realized it as I'm like, no, it's not the same, and you need to be careful, about putting that out there. So I know how you guys are looking at it in a sense, like especially.
Yes, Holly. Yes. So Earth, and Sane is. They're calling out nonsense for not calling out some shit that happened a year ago. So now Brittany's making it like it's current and asking nonsense. What do you have to say about this? Like she owes fucking Brittany anything.
Brittany's camp as kind of the same. Like, why didn't you, about putting that out there? So I know how you guys are looking at it in a sense, like especially Brittany's camp as kind of the same. Like, why didn't you call her out? Because it's just wrong in general to even look at it. That's not how I see it.
No.
It's just the way it is. It's not my job to tell her that.
Okay, so Sane says, don't come for my mods, and then Sane says, hell no, girl, nor would I tolerate that. Never, or I even just went back and checked. Our DMs are very normal. She never got weird with me. Maybe I didn't bite at anything she dangled. I don't know. It was about Starlight, AI programs, and Moon.
Perspective. There's people who do it.
I don't know. Hey, Sam Brown. I wonder if Sane called Clue out for reading Brittany's DV report live on the air. I don't know.
But there's people who don't. right? So I'm in the business of not always telling other adults what to do, but also, I guess at the time, like looking back on it, I probably wanted to see what she was doing. Like, they're probably in the back of my head as I'm like, I don't want to think somebody's fake, but like, what are you really up?
Earth says, okay, thank you for clearing that up. My mods don't understand why they are being messaged, and I promised them I would keep them out of it. As I said, I'm very protective of my mods, more so. No, you're digging for information, Earth. You're asking her, what are people saying about me? That's not being protective. That's being fucking paranoid. Anyway, as I said, I'm very protective of my mods, more so than myself. Yes, because you're such a fucking giver. The last thing I want is never getting dragged into the middle of this. Is anyone getting dragged into the middle of this? I'm still a bit confused by all of this, still trying to piece it all together. So, yeah. So tell me what you want. Tell me what you know.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't have any problem with anything I've said. And if you do, I absolutely understand. And it just is what it is. One thing I do try to be is consistent, and I don't backpedal. And there's nothing I can say to necessarily excuse anything because I don't think it needs to be. So, but if you have questions, I absolutely understand that, and I won't answer any. Please feel free to leave comments. You can always email me at cnoutlaw@gmail.com. Okay, bye. Enjoy reading the rest. I'm going to pump up the jazz.
So that's Saying Out Loud. I'll put the link in the chat. Interesting. Yeah, I agree. I disagree too, Dark Horse. Nonsense is a whole wacko. But she puts a lot of opinion. That's why it takes her 12 hours to go over shit, because she spends too much time forming narratives. I don't know. That's just me though. But all right, kids, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, because I'm starting to get hungry and I have to pee, and it's almost 4 hours that I've been on here. I was going to go back to Brittany's live, but what I'll do is just put the link in the chat. I'll give you the timestamp if you want to continue. Yeah, she clips the fuck out of shit to form narratives and go. Yeah, no one cares about nonsense. We know better. All right, let's see. Here is. All right, I'm at about an hour and 30 minutes is where we left off. I'll put the link in the chat. And you guys can go finish from there if you would like. Because I'm tired. My eyes are going. Otherwise, I'd sit here. Otherwise, I would do it. But I hope you guys have an amazing Saturday. Thank you so much for all the gifted memberships. And I don't know if I had any super chat. But anyway, thank you for all the gifts. I did get some gifts too. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll probably be around tomorrow. If not, have a wonderful Mother's Day. Telephone Tough Guy, again, thank you to you. I appreciate you, honey. You're amazing and way too good to me. So, can you, oh, you want to come up? Wait. Okay, yes, hold on. Psych. Let's see. Hold on. Criminal bed. Here you go. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, while Laura's up there, can you? Yes, I can. I can. Oh, wow. You can wait. Here.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. I know you're hungry. It's only take a minute.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you, Angela had made a post about when Brittany had whatchamacallit, when Brittany had said all that stuff, how, people's past and all that other stuff. So if anyone looks or anyone has videos of Brittany from August 7th, 8th, or 9th of 2025, I had sent her the email about it on August 7th. So
Email about what?
the email, I sent Brittany an email about how I was kind of hurt, and same thing with Moon, that she's thanking Sinner and Nunya and
Oh,
like no credibility at all. And here we are sticking up for her.
right.
So I had sent that email on August 7th.
Okay.
Anytime, either the night of August 7th, August 8th, or August 9th would have been when she said the nice stuff about me that she's now denying.
Okay.
It would have been on August 7th, 8th, or 9th. I checked
Right.
videos for the last hour and don't see where she said it. And by August 15th, I had already turned on her.
Okay.
So it's a very small window of
Right.
when she said it. So it had to be the 7th, 8th, or 9th.
Okay. Did you ask Audacity?
I haven't yet.
Okay. She should have it. Otherwise, I don't know if you've ever. Trisha also has all of her lives.
See, I was gonna go to Trisha. I just don't know if I want to listen to all the narrative just to find it, and it was probably on Rumble.
Well, she has it on Rumble. She has clean copies.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to shoot through Rumble. That's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, okay.
Ads and
yeah. Okay. So August 7th, 8th, or 9th, and red flag. That's funny.
Yeah, you go pee if you gotta pee.
So I think I'm sure Audacity will have it, so get a hold of her for sure.
Yeah, but it would have been August 7th, 8th, or 9th.
Okay, Bolo.
So
be on the lookout. All right, kiddo.
All right, I'll see
Okay.
you later.
Okay, bye. All right, kids. Now I'll go pee and all the things. You have 3 live recordings. I'll gather them and send them to Laura. Okay, thank you, Dark Horse. All 3. Oh, you have all 3. Oh, okay. Awesome. There you go, Laura. But also check with Audacity just in case. I don't know. But all right, kids. You guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Be good. Careful on them streets. Don't be an asshole. Okay. Love yous. Bye.